Fears Podcast. I'm your host, Fears, and this is Randall. Randall, what's up, my friend? How you been?
Pretty good. How are you?
I'm doing good, man. Good to see you on the show, buddy. It's been a while. It's been a while since we've been on camera together. I do apologize for missing your stream this morning, buddy. I was these eyes were asleep.
Yeah, I know lots of people were asleep. I pulled a really bad move going that early.
But I will rewatch it, my friend, and I will send and that article that you sent me about
I love that, you know.
Yeah, so you send me that article on Facebook, and I'll read it when I get a chance, and I'll let you know.
Well, I didn't send it to you on Facebook. I sent it to your email.
Well, I didn't want to say my email, Randall, but that's fine.
Nobody can know your email just by saying the word email. So,
okay, Randall.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's see here. Oh, Randall, I got the Lord Randall Cup out.
Oh, nice. Nice.
In honor of your presence, my friend.
Mm-hmm.
Today's stream is brought to you by this coffee, my friends. Firefighter Coffee Espresso. Shellback. So let's give it a taste, shall we? That's good stuff. Randall, have you ever had the Firefighter Coffee?
No.
Okay, cool. It's good though. It's good. Randall, what are you writing, by the way?
Top 10 comedies.
Oh, okay. You're already planning ahead. Got it.
Yeah. Well,
we got Sega Camp in the house. Sega made it. Sega. Well, he was here. Sega. Where is he? Oh, there he is.
I'm here.
There he is. Sega, I didn't think you were going to make it, buddy. I sent you the link, and I was literally about to tell Randall, hey, Sega's taking a nap. He may be MIA, you know, so I was like, I hope Sega can make it. If he can't make it, I completely understand. How was your nap? How was your nap, Sega?
It was okay.
Well, that's good. Anyway, big shout out to the fans. Randall, it's been quite a while since all three of us have been in. So Sega, Randall, Sega.
What up, Sega?
Hey, Randall.
It's I can't even remember how long it's been since we've all been together. Sega, do you remember? I don't remember.
I don't remember.
I don't remember. It's been a minute. It's been a while. It's been. I want to say at least.
It's been a while since all three of us has been on. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I was trying to figure out when, like how long ago. It's
been a long time.
I'd say more than 6 months.
What have you been up to, Sega?
I've been actually just taking I've been taking a 6-month-long break, Randall. I'm coming back about the streaming this September.
Mm-hmm.
Got myself some more jelly beans.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. Randall, I think I told you about Sega's break. I think. If I didn't, I apologize.
The final week of August, I'm gonna rip these open and dump them in here.
So he's coming back September 4th, correct, Sega?
Yep. The Twitch channel is celebrating a birthday, so that's why.
Oh yeah. So and you're back for good, right? On the Twitch.
Yes.
There you are. So that's exciting. Randall, did I tell you? I can't remember. Did I tell you if Sega was taking a break or not?
I don't know.
I can't remember. Because it's great to have all my buddies back on, the podcast all together, because I've had Randall on separately, me and you, Randall, and then I've had Sega on, me and you, Sega, but like Randall said, it's been a minute since all three of us have been on. I want to say, Randall, wouldn't you say it's been at least 6 months since this has happened? Like all three of us together? And that's a rough guess. Wouldn't you say, would you agree with that, Sega?
Yes.
Again, I'm not 100% positive, but I want to say it's been around 6 months. So anyway, so I thought we'd start off with Sega. I'm going to let Randall go first because he's almost done with his top 10 comedies. Then I'm going to go. I was wondering why Randall was writing. So Randall was planning ahead, my friends. So, and then we'll let you go, Sega, because I know it takes you a second. I'll let you think. So I'm already going to start writing down mine while Randall is. So anyway, so top 10 comedies. All right, Randall, fire away.
I'm going to go in reverse order.
Yep, whatever order you want.
10 is Caddyshack 1 and 2.
Oh, yeah, nice.
9 is Big with Tom Hanks.
Okay.
8 is 13 going on 30. 13 going on 30 is about a 13-year-old who wishes to be 30, and it's kind of like Big in a way. I think Big is better than 13 going on 30, yeah. But I just thought of 13 going on 30 first. 7 is Bruce Almighty. 6 is Ace Ventura 2. 5 is Liar Liar. 4 is The Mask. 3 is Me, Myself, and Irene.
Okay.
2 is Dumb and Dumber, and 1 is Ace Ventura.
Nice. A lot of good ones in there.
Yeah, I just realized I have a lot of, except for 3 of them, they're all Jim Carrey movies.
I mean, he is a funny guy, Randall.
Yeah, and I was a huge, gigantic Jim Carrey fan for quite a while.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so am I. Sega, what about you? Do you like Jim Carrey?
Yeah, he's funny.
Yeah. Now, I did. I asked another guest to come. I asked Visions if he wanted to come, and he said, basically, in a nutshell, that he tried his mic the other day, and it just wasn't working. He said it was going in and out, in and out, in and out. So I don't know. I said if he fixes it, he's more than welcome to come in. I don't know if he's going to fix it, but I said just let me know. I said if not, I said we'll see you in the chat. So yeah. I'm actually writing him now, telling him that we're live.
So top 10 comedies, huh?
Yeah. Do you want to go next?
I guess I'll say that I'm thinking ahead right now. I have no pad open, and I'm still writing down some comedies right now.
Do you want to go next, Sega, or do you want me?
You go right ahead. I still need to put them down.
Okay. All right. So the first one is. Randall, I got to put down my favorite movie of all time. I got to put down Ghostbusters.
Uh-huh.
So Ghostbusters, probably National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. That is hysterical. Don't get me wrong. I like the original. Vacation. I just think the Christmas Vacation is a little bit more funnier. I love Chevy Chase movies.
Yes.
So Christmas Vacation. Okay. Number 3, I'm going to say I love the first Teen Wolf, Randall. Teen Wolf 2, it's all right. It's okay. But I like Teen Wolf. The very first one. Teen Wolf. The Goonies.
Goonies is a comedy?
Yeah, well, it's action adventure, but it also is it's got action in it, Sega. It's got adventure in it, but it also is a comedy. There's a lot of funny scenes. Probably my favorite scene is when Chunk breaks the statue and then he glues the penis back onto the statue.
Okay, yeah, that part is actually pretty funny. Brad's like, if God made it like that, he'll be pissing into your faces.
Yeah, exactly. And then
that part's actually pretty funny.
And then when Mouth is like making fun of that lady, like
yeah, the cocaine above the top of the cocaine and sweet in the middle, the heroin on the bottom.
Yeah,
always separate the drugs.
Yeah,
and he said this all in Spanish, which was actually pretty funny.
That's a funny scene. And then also when Chunk is in the bar making fun of the ladies' bar, and then she's like, the only thing that we serve is tongue. And she's like, you guys like tongue? You know, and so those are like just 3 funny scenes. But I mean, a lot of it is funny. So,
Yeah.
all right, so now we got Ghostbuster, Christmas Vacation, Teen Wolf, The Goonies. I'm gonna take one of Randall's. I do like Dumb and Dumber. I mean, the first one, the sequel and the prequel, they're okay, but I do like Dumb and Dumber. Dumb and Dumber. Let's see here. Let me go to my comedy section. I should have did what Randall did, but I let Randall write, and I was like, let me just I'll do it on the spot here. I'm gonna. It is an action adventure movie, but it is funny. The very first one is funny. Yo, Visions, what's up? Good to see you. I'm gonna put down Rush Hour, Randall, because the first one is pretty damn funny. The second and third one they made it more actiony, but the first Rush Hour with Jackie Chan and Chris Tucker is really funny. So. Rush Hour.
I still found some pretty funny moments about the sequels, but okay.
Yeah, I mean, they are funny, Sega. Just the very first one, I'd say, is the most funny.
I think they had Dame Miggy Smith as dressed up as a nun in the third movie. And Chris Tucker's like, "Nice job, there, sister." She's like, "Yeah, right."
Randall, I'm going to say, would you consider Back to the Future to be a comedy too?
Yeah.
I mean, it has funny moments, and because it's a lot, Sega. It's an action adventure movie. It's a time travel movie. It does have funny moments, but I haven't laughed that hard since I watched Back to the Future. The first one I think is the funniest. So Back to the Future. The other 2 sequels are just as good, but I think you laugh the most, and there's the most jokes in the first one. So Back to the Future.
I watched all 3 movie spheres, and I don't find them that funny.
I mean, to each their own, Sega.
Hi, Ferret. It's been a while.
I mean, I really do think they're funny.
Hi, Ferret. It's been a while.
Wow, Ferret. It has been a while. Oh, my Lord. Good to see you. Good to see you. Sega is mega. Well, there you go. Well, Visions, I told everyone you were interested in coming in. I just said, you told me your mic was kind of broken, kind of in and out. So I said, if you do fix it, you're more than welcome to come in. If you can't fix it, we can put you on, later time, my friend. No worries. No worries whatsoever. So, yeah. All right. Let's go back to, let's see, we got Back to the Future, Rush Hour. I'm going to say Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Hey, Girl Gamer Rezi is here. What's up? What's up, Rezi? Good to see you. So, TMNT 1, Randall. That one's pretty funny. And number 2. Number 2 is pretty funny. All right. I'm going to say Ghostbusters 2, Randall. Ghostbusters 2 is pretty funny. And then number 10, oh man. Hang on. Randall, I'm going to go with Talladega Nights with Will Ferrell. That's no, Anchorman. I like Talladega Nights, but Anchorman is a lot more funnier. Anchorman. Okay. All right, Sega. I'm going to write yours down in the book. Randall was going really fast. I didn't have time to write down his, but Randall, after I write Sega's down, I'll write yours down too, real quick. So, all right, Sega, I got your list ready to go. All right, what's number 1? And again, Sega, take your time, buddy. Nope, Sega's not there. Girl Gamer says, thanks again for the top 10 surprise endings. Hey, no worries. No problem. Hey, Randall, can you tilt your camera down a little bit? Because it's cutting off your... There you go. There you go. It was cutting off your face. Well, we're going to wait till Sega gets back. I guess he had to go get some tea or had to use the restroom or something. Randall, you have been working your bones off on the scripts, and
yeah.
I did see that campaign video, Randall. 10 out of 10, my friend. I got a laugh out of it. I thought it was funny. I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. So, yeah. So, Randall, I guess you were inspired by my newest vlog.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, Randall. I was, while we're waiting for Sega to come back, I'll be honest, I was a little nervous to, you know, the other video I uploaded telling everybody what happened to Fears Man 26. It was a video that I didn't want to make, but it was a video that I felt I had to make, just to tell the fans what's going on. And I'm not going to talk about any drama. I'm just saying, like, look, here's what happened. I'm not making this video for sympathy. I'm not making this video for you guys to feel sorry for me. That, like, this is just what happened. So, do you think I did an okay job on that video? Because I wanted your opinion on it.
Yeah.
I mean, I tried to keep it very professional. I was like, all right, here's what's going on. No drama, no bullshit. This is what's going on, you know. So yeah, what did you think about the car vlog?
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Nice. Will we ever get Sega back? Oh, there you go, Sega. I didn't know where you went. I was about to write down your top 10 comedies, and you moseyed up. I thought you had to use the restroom or had to get a cup of coffee or something.
I'm still making my list. I almost have it completed, though.
Okay.
I almost have it completed. I just need, like, 2 movies, I think. Okay.
Well, take your time here. While you're thinking, start naming some off so I can write them down.
Well, I put down at the very bottom, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
All right, so Christmas Vacation.
It's weird. You put yours at number 9. I'm thinking, now, well, what am I supposed to put down as number 10 now? I'm like,
the good thing about the list is it's your list. Like, I took one off of Randall's list. Randall doesn't care. I mean, Dumb and Dumber is funny. You know, Dumb and Dumber is funny. So I took that one off his list. Vision says, you know what, Fierce? Top 10 movies with lists in them. Number 1, Schindler's List. That would be hard. That would be hard to do. Because
Kill Bill.
Yeah, because Visions, I've watched a lot of movies, but I don't remember the lists that they have in the movies.
Kill Bill, The Bucket List.
Oh, that's a good one, Randall. Yeah. I'll let Randy do that one. So, yeah. So, yeah. That's good. You got any more, Randall, before we go back to Sega?
No.
I didn't even think about that one. All right, so far, Visions, we got Schindler's List, Kill Bill, The Bucket List. If me and Randall think of any more, we'll let you know. Vision says, nice one, Randy. Nice one. Carmine says, think Sega needs a moment at... Oh, never. I'm not going to read that. I'm not going to read that out of respect for Resi and Sega. So I was reading it, and I was like, uh-oh. Carmine, be nice.
Read in your head before you read them.
Carmine, be nice. Be nice, Carmine. All right, Sega. So far we got Christmas Vacation. What else? What else?
The 9th movie is Beverly Hills Cop.
That's a good one.
That's the first one, though. I didn't bother putting that number 2 or 3 because I've seen the first one numerous times as a kid, and I wouldn't be until like years later though when I found out that there were actually sequels.
Okay, fair enough. Now, have you watched the sequels, Sega? Like, do you like them?
Strangely enough, one year I did see the sequel on Family Channel of all places. Like, and isn't the movie supposed to be like 18A or something like that, like R-rated or something like that?
I mean, they're all rated R, Sega, I believe, right? Randall?
Yeah. Well, now though, I actually own them. I actually own all 3.
R.
I'll be honest. Hang on, Sega. I actually don't know, Sega, if they're all rated R.
No, Ghostbusters is not rated R.
No. I was saying he was talking about Beverly Hills Cop.
Yeah. I think all those are.
Yeah.
So 3 might be PG-13.
For sure, let's just put it this way. Number 1 and number 2 is for sure rated R because they're a little bit more edgier. But I think, Randall, I think you're right. I think the third PG-13.
Hold your horses there, Fierce. I will say, though, I do own all 3 today on DVD.
Okay.
Now, I will show you the ratings, though, and I should point out, though, we only have like 5 different movie ratings here in Canada, though, and I'll start from the bottom and work our way up. There's G, PG, and then we have 14A, 18A, and then R is at the very top.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, before though, used to just be G, PG, and R, but then here in Ontario, though, we had 14 and 18, which were like gone right in between.
Okay.
This is what the ratings are for the 3 movies. The first one's only 18A, but the other 2 were oddly enough got dipped down to 14A, which is really weird.
Okay. All right. Oh, you know what, Randall? We missed a lot of good comedies. Dr. Jenkins makes a good point. He says, Fears, what about Happy Gilmore? What about Billy Madison? Oh, I agree, Dr. Jenkins. I love Happy Gilmore. I love Billy Madison. I just didn't think of them right off the bat. But yeah, those are funny. The Wedding Singer, absolutely. Randall, have you ever seen any of those, Sega?
The Wedding Singer? I must have seen the movie only once, but yeah, I am familiar with it.
Have you seen Happy Gilmore and Billy Madison?
Yes, I am familiar with Billy Madison and Happy Gilmore. Those were Adam Sandler movies, to the best of my knowledge.
Yeah, those are funny. Randall, what about you?
I saw all those. Liked Happy Gilmore, liked Billy Madison. Wasn't a fan of The Wedding Singer. I thought that was a crappy movie. Okay.
I'll be honest, Dr. Jenkins. Out of all 3 of those, probably my favorite is. Oh man, that's so hard to pick. I would say Billy.
Well, I mean, there's tons of other movies. I mean, we're only doing 10 movies. There's like thousands of comedies out there. So yeah, there's going to be some that we didn't choose.
Yeah, it's hard to pick, Dr. Jenkins. But out of those 3 Billy Madison movies that you were talking about, I'd say Billy Madison is first on my list, then Happy Gilmore, then The Wedding Singer. So, what about you, Randall? Out of those 3 Billy Madison movies, how would you rank them?
You mean Adam Sandler movies?
Oh, I'm sorry, Adam Sandler. I'm tired. Excuse me, Adam Sandler.
Billy Madison number 1, Happy Gilmore number 2, and The Wedding Singer number 3. If
Okay.
I had to rank just those movies in order of how much I like them.
So you did the same thing as me, Randall. Okay, all right. Sega, what about you? Rank Billy Madison, Happy Gilmore, and Wedding Singer in the order that you like them.
What?
Never mind, Sega. Never mind, buddy. All right.
I'm half asleep, okay? I don't know what's going on.
I understand, Sega. I've been making some mistakes on this live stream, too, because I'm a little tired. I didn't get much sleep
Can I
last night.
talk about my number 8, the top 10 comedy?
Sure. Go ahead. Name them off.
Bruce Almighty.
That's a good one. Okay.
Yeah, I kind of take it from Randall over here, though, but I remember, but to be fair,
I don't know the movies, so you're free to take whatever you want, Sega.
But I thought it was about, but to be fair, though, this was what I got the movie just for Jim Carrey, but little did I realize, though, instantly became a Steve Carell favorite after I saw that movie. Part where Bruce is like messing around with Steve Carell's character Evan on the news broadcast was probably the most funniest thing I've ever seen. The very end.
Good impression. Good impression, my friend. Good impression.
Yeah, it's a hilarious scene.
Good impression, Sega. I love it, Sega. I love it. Vision says
that's what Bruce is like doing to Evan. He's like he's just starts to control his mouth.
Because the guy, the news anchor, has no idea that he's going to say all that stuff, and Bruce is like kind of channeling God's powers.
Yes,
through that guy, and that guy's just saying a bunch of mumbo jumbo, you know. So
yeah, but like I said, it was pretty. And what you don't know though, Fears, is if you ever go look up the deleted scene online, it went much more longer. In the end, Evan starts having a nosebleed, and then all of a sudden his hair goes on fire.
Now
like, and then they're like, "Oh my God, his hair's on fire!"
I did not know that.
They're like, "Oh my God, his hair's on fire! Put him out! Put him out!"
You know what, Visions? I got another list for you, and I think that's what Visions is referring to, Ray. He says, nervous breakdown, nervous breakdown. Visions, are you referring the list in The Shining where Jack keeps typing the same stuff on the paper? I mean, that's kind of a list. Would you count that one, Randall?
No, I don't think so.
Because he keeps rewriting the same shit, you know, so it's I thought it would be kind of like a list, but I don't know. So I got one for no. Visions, what do you think? Would you consider that a list? Let me know. All right, Sega, while we're waiting for Visions' response, you got Christmas Vacation, Beverly Hills Cop, Bruce Almighty. What else you got?
Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
Okay, that's a good one. And it was filmed.
I had to go have it out of Steve Martin in here somehow.
He's funny. He's funny.
Yep. Ironically, I got you another Steve Martin afterwards.
Hey, remember I told you that they filmed a portion of that in my hometown? They didn't film all of it. They filmed at the International St. Louis Airport.
Yeah.
So a portion of the movie. All right, what's next, Sega?
This is another Steve Martin one, but this is a classic that I remember, though. Dirty Rotten Scoundrels, taking place in Europe.
Okay, got it. Okay, got it.
Rush Hour.
Okay.
I don't know if this is actually considered a comedy or not, though, but then I just realized, though, there are still some funny moments.
Tell me which one you think. Tell me which one you think.
The next one on my list is The Little Rascals.
I would consider that a comedy, Sega.
Yeah, like I said, there are some comedy moments. Probably the funny moment that came to my head was when Spanky and Alfalfa dress up like girls and they go to this go to Darla's ballet recital, and then they just ruin the whole thing and everybody's laughing at the end.
Oh, okay, Randall. Visions was talking about the line from Wedding Singer. He says, "Oh, I was saying a line from the Wedding Singer. I love that movie. I'm not sure, but I'm making a list and checking it twice." Pretty much. I don't remember that line. Randall, do you remember that the Wedding Singer line? Nervous breakdown, nervous breakdown. I don't remember that line.
No.
Visions, can you tell us what scene it's from? Because I've seen that movie tons of times. Drew Barrymore, Adam Sandler. It's got all of Adam Sandler's friends, but I don't remember that scene, Visions. It's coming a blank to me. I don't remember when they said that line in the movie, but classic Santa Claus quote. I'm making a list and checking it twice. Yo, Swedish Traveler, what's going on? All right, so we need 3 more comedies, and then we're going to move on.
Okay, Jumanji.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, how to get a Robin Williams of a classic in there.
Speaking of Robin Williams, I should have put down Mrs. Doubtfire. That's a hilarious
movie. Yes, Mrs. Doubtfire. Now you're making me regret not putting that in mind.
Well, but like what Randall said, there's over 1 million comedies, and we can only pick 10. So
yeah, it is difficult. It is really difficult.
You know. So all right, so you got 2 more, buddy. 2 more.
Well, strangely enough, I put down a movie that had Jason Bateman and Melissa McCarthy, but Identity Thief.
Okay.
So the movie starts off with Jason Bateman living a normal everyday life, and then afterwards he ends up with a random phone call, and Melissa McCarthy's character is on the other end, and then all of a sudden she's like pretending to be like something where they have to give your identity and social security and everything, and then she goes off of making him a fake identity out of him, and then right afterwards. Right. And I know eventually though, Jason Bateman's character eventually shows up. She's in Florida. I think he's like in Colorado or something like that. And he has to end up traveling down there just to stop her.
I have seen it, Sega, and it's funny. I'll be honest, I haven't seen it in a while, but I have seen that movie.
The movie actually gets a much more crazier after he's in Florida trying to get her, and then take him back home. Back to his home.
Randall, have you seen that movie? The one that's
Identity Thief.
Identity Thief?
No.
It's good. It's really good.
I kind of skipped out on theaters though, but today now though it's in my DVD collection over here.
Randall, are you working on the next top 10?
I'm working on the lists.
Oh, got it. Okay, got it. All right, cool.
And the last one though, Fear, strangely enough, Fear, it's taking place in Las Vegas. The Hangover.
Okay. All right, Sega, you got one more. One more.
That is the last one. The Hangover.
Oh, The Hangover. Excuse me. I misheard you. I'm sorry. Because we had only done 9. I'm sorry. My bad, Sega. The Hangover. Got it. All right. So Sega's is Christmas Vacation, Beverly Hills Cop, Bruce Almighty, Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, Dirty Rotten Scoundrels, Rush Hour, The Little Rascals, Jumanji, Identity Thief, and The Hangover. Mine are Ghostbusters, Christmas Vacation, Teen Wolf, The Goonies, Dumb and Dumber, Rush Hour, Back to the Future, TMNT, Ghostbusters, and Anchorman. All right, Randall, I'm going to quickly write your list down. So you said you had Dumb and Dumber.
Uh-huh.
And then, Randall, you're going to have to help me with the others.
Ace Ventura 1.
Okay, so Ace 1, okay.
Dumb and Dumber.
Yep, I got Dumb and Dumber.
Me, Myself, and Irene.
Okay.
The Mask.
That's what it was, The Mask.
Liar, Liar.
Yep.
Liar.
Yep, got it.
Ace Ventura 2.
Oh,
okay, Ace 2. Yep.
Bruce Almighty.
Bruce. I'll just put Bruce 1.
Well, I mean, the sequel is Evan Almighty.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, hang on. I forgot that. Yeah, I can't do it. All right, I'll write it out. There you go. All right, number 8.
13 going on 30.
13.
I'm a big Jennifer Garner fan.
I mean, who isn't? She's hot. She's hot.
Yeah.
All right, got it.
Big.
Tom Hanks classic movie. Love it.
And Caddyshack 1 and 2.
That's right, Caddyshack.
1 and 2.
I think I have the first Caddyshack movie in my collection.
I'll be honest, Sega. It is hard to pick between Caddyshack 1 and 2. They're both fantastic. I mean, they are really good.
Yeah, Harold Ramis directed them.
Yeah, Swedish Traveler says Tropic Thunder is hilarious. Oh, I agree. That's hysterical. I love it. So yeah. All right, Randall. Well, if you're ready to do the top 10 list, you want me to move on to something else?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. He's almost done. Visions. Almost.
I've got 3 more to go. I'm down to a lot.
I mean, that was a hard one. I mean, I was like, I can think of a couple visions, but I'm like, Randall is more quick at it than I am, so I'm like, I'm sure he can get us 10. So, all right, so yeah, while we're waiting for Randall, I'm gonna jump. I was gonna do the top 10 Florida favors, but only me and Randall can do that because you don't live in Florida. So, Sega, we're gonna start with you. Describe your perfect day. I'll let you go first. I'll let Randall go next, and then I'll go last. Like
my perfect day.
Or like start from when you wake up in the morning to when you go to bed at night. Like Sega, if you like anything goes. It doesn't matter. You can say whatever you want. Like the most perfect day of your life. What would be a perfect day in the Sega Camp Gamer's life? Starting from when you wake up, let's just say you wake up at 7 or 8 in the morning and you go to bed at like 11 o'clock at night. Just take us through your perfect day, like your version of your perfect day.
I really don't know.
Do you want someone else to go first, Sega, so you can think about it? Okay. Randall, do you want me to go first, or what about you?
You go first.
Okay, I'll go first. So it would depend on – I've got 2 versions of it. I'll only do one, but it would depend. Like everyone's would be if you were married or had a girlfriend, it would be different. But I'll do mine right now, a single perfect day because I'm single right now. So a perfect day for me would be one if I didn't have to work. So I'm just going to classify it. This is a day off from work. I wake up at like 7 or 8, 9, somewhere in there. Doesn't matter. 7, 8, 9 after a nice restful piece. Immediately shower, shave, And while I'm showering and shaving, I get that coffee a brewing, Sega. Because you know me, I love the coffee.
Yes.
So I get all cleaned up, nice, fresh, clean clothes, immediately go to the coffee, and I usually do this. Usually I have coffee with my breakfast, depending on what type of breakfast I'm making. So coffee first, and then just some type of big breakfast, like either my grandma or my mom's biscuits and gravy, because I don't know how to make it. I'm sure I could figure it out how to make it, but my grandma gave my mom her recipe before she died. My grandma's biscuits and gravy are spectacular. The best I've ever had. So biscuits and gravy, coffee, and then after that, some type of live stream with all the guys. And I'm not just saying that today. These are like some of the best days to do a live stream.
It's already a perfect day for you then.
But I haven't finished. So but I'm not talking just us three. I'm talking like all the guys in the community, like me, you, Randall, Pixel, Visions, Richie, Tommy NC 2010, as many of the guys that we get, because I love when all the guys are in and we're just bullshitting about movies or whatever. So then we do a big live stream, and then after it, lunch at my favorite restaurant down here in Florida, and that is the Friar Tuck, my friends. Friar Tuck. After lunch, something fun, like going to the beach or going to the movies or mini golf, just some type of fun activity. And then after that, come home, upload like 2 or 3 videos for my channel. Doesn't matter. Fears Man 26, Fears Vlog, whatever. After that, a nice big dinner at like I don't know, Outback Steakhouse or Ruby Tuesdays, another one of my favorite restaurants. After it, watch a movie or two, then maybe another live stream, and then Betty Buys. That would be a really good. I'm a man of simple, treasures. Because you could take your perfect day either way. So, like, it would be totally different if I was married or had a girlfriend. Then it would be like hanging out with my lady all day. But I decided to do a single one because I don't have a lady right now. Or if I was a famous live streamer, not just a live streamer. If I was a famous YouTuber like Adam the Woo, he has epic days because he travels a lot. Saying, you know what I'm trying to say? So it would be different in certain situations, but as a single guy right now, I'm going to stick with that as my perfect day. So after upload like 2 or 3 videos, watch a movie, and then end with a good night's sleep. So yeah. Who's next? Sega? Randall, which one do you guys want to go next? All right, Sega, go ahead.
I just have a day though for when I'm streaming instead.
That's fine. So start at the beginning. So you wake up. Tell us.
I wake up in the morning. Usually I'm always on the laptop first. Maybe I'll get some tea going because that's what I drink here in my apartment.
Okay.
I have coffee though. I do have coffee, but I mostly drink tea.
I've noticed that you're more of a tea guy. But yeah.
By 11 o'clock though. Now I was actually thinking of a Sunday afternoon, so this is like on a Sunday though, when the big Sunday streams are arriving. Right by then, though, I'll move the tea kettle aside, make myself some lunch.
Randall, you're cutting off your face. Move it up a little bit.
I make sure to also get the bed made, and then I'm also fully dressed as well. Right by then.
There you go. Yeah. All right. So you wake up, Sega. You get some tea or coffee. What's next on your perfect day?
I just said by 11 o'clock, I'm making myself some lunch, and also by then, I'm making sure that I also have the bed made. I'm fully dressed.
Well, that's good.
Maybe a shave, perhaps. Maybe I do shave a little bit as well.
And what do you have for lunch, Sega, on your perfect day?
I'll make a toasted. I usually make a toasted sandwich with some lunch meat, cheese, and mustard.
Nice, good choice. All right, what's next?
By 2 o'clock or actually 1:45, I'll start getting the stream going, and then right afterwards, I just wait till everybody comes in though.
Nice. And then you stream for a couple hours, and then what happens after that? Then you go to bed or call it a night or what?
I used to just I used to always have a dinner stream though. I kind of subscribed to I think I got rid of the dinner stream card. I still have the dinner stream card, but I just don't feel like I was streaming by the evening time. I think by the evening time I just finally end stream, have some supper, and I want to say right by then, yeah, I go off to bed about by the evening.
I like it, Sega. That is a pretty cool, perfect day, my friend. All right, Randall, I'm going to put it on you. Go for it. Your perfect day.
Perfect day. First, blueberry pancakes at IHOP.
Ooh, yeah.
Then spend an hour on the massage chair.
Nice.
Then go to the Daytona Beach Magic Shop and buy like a bunch of magic tricks and magic books.
I like it.
For lunch, I would get sushi at a sushi bar. Then I'd like to see the latest Marvel movie, whatever that is.
Oh, yeah.
And then after that, do some street magic for some hot babes.
Yeah.
Then do an open mic
yeah.
at my favorite open mic joint. Then have dinner at Outback Steakhouse. Then go to karaoke, and then go to Grandview Live, which is like a really cool bar.
Nice.
Yeah.
And then call it a night?
Yep.
All right, Randall, you're forgetting.
Do a magic trick for some street babes, Randall.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, nice, Sega. Randall, you're forgetting two things out of that perfect day. One, what type of babes? Hooters babes. Yeah. Hooters.
The one with the inside tits, Randall, where they just stick right out here.
Yeah, Sega. And then, what was the other thing I was going to say? I mean, and then, Randall, what would be the cook on the Outback Steakhouse?
What would be the cook?
Yeah, like the cooked. The medium rare.
You mean what would I have for dinner?
No, I'm saying like, how would you want the steak cooked? Because you said you went back. You said you went to Outback Steakhouse. So what type of cook would you want?
I wanted to go to Outback Steakhouse. I'd have like a T-bone or a sirloin.
I know, like medium rare, medium well.
Rare.
Okay, got it. That's what I was trying to say. So yeah. I like it. I like all those perfect days, my friend.
Yeah.
And again, I was telling the fans, it would be perfect if like you have a lady in your life, because then like if mine would be if I had a lady, wake up, have breakfast with a lady, do something fun, get some lunch, blah blah blah. But I was like, since we're all single, I was like, I'll just keep it like a single perfect day. So yeah. Mm-hmm. Sega, good job. Randall, good job. I think those days are fantastic, and Sega, I'm telling you, if you ever come and visit Florida, me and Randall will take you to that Florida magic shop. I've been to it once. It's fantastic. It's fantastic. Okay. They've got like gags in it, and they've got magician stuff. They've got cards. I mean, pretty much anything and everything. Randall, you've been in it tons of times.
Yeah.
And I'd say, who was that guy? I don't know if he ran it, Randall. The guy that did the trick for me. I got it on camera.
It was Harry Allen.
Yeah. Oh my God, Sega. And I was studying him. He was, I don't know, he was probably from I was here and he was probably that close to me about oh, you guys can't see it. Hang on. Give me 1 second. So I was here and he was about from here to like the movies. That's how far away he was. And I couldn't figure it out. Me and Randall are walking out, and I'm like, Randall, I saw it right in my face. I was trying to figure out how he did that card trick. And he was doing the trick, Randall, remember with the big cards?
Yeah, I have that big card.
And I said, do it again for me. He did it a second time. I could not figure out. And he was that close to me. And you guys can see it in the vlog. It's somewhere on the vlog channel. I mean, I haven't watched it in a while, Randall. But if you go back, it's a really cool hangout.
What year was it, Fears? What was the date?
I think it had to have been before COVID, right, Randall?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it was like
2019.
Yeah, it was one of the first few times that me and Randall had hung out, Sega. when I moved down. Like my job at Disney was getting started, and we were just kind of hanging out. And it wasn't the first hangout though. It wasn't the first. It was one of the first few. I don't remember which one, but it was one of the first few, and we had a blast. So yeah. At some point,
you want to go back?
I do. Sorry, Rand, I'm a little tired. Yeah, I was going to say that. Thanks for the assist, buddy. I appreciate it.
Not 2016 for me.
I do want to go back to that place at some point because it was so much fun, Randall. And
oh yeah.
And like Randall was showing me around, and they even had other stuff in there that wasn't even magic. Like they had like fake. They had like stuff for like pranks. Like they had like fake toilet paper in there, and they had all those like gags. They had like fake poop in there of all different shapes and sizes. And I was like, I remember they were in the case, right? I'm like, what the hell is this doing in here? And he was like, oh, they sell more than magic stuff here. Or he said something like that, Randall. I was like, oh, okay. So I thought all that stuff was funny. And I was like, man, this place is great. Randall, I'd say all the hangouts are great, but our last hangout was pretty sweet. I've never had lunch or dinner on a pier before. And that pier was like at least 100 feet in the air, at least. And the views were amazing. You could see water on all the sides, and it was awesome. And you said you've been there with your mom like tons of times, but I appreciate for Randall's hard work for not just the Fears Man, all the surprise videos that you made for me, Randall. I was like, I might because Randall every couple of months, Randall will get a spark of inspiration. Go, Fears, you can upload these on your channel. I'm going to upload them on my channel. And a good example of that, Sega, is the campaign videos. I think those are funny. Those are hilarious, Probably because, Randall, I have no interest in politics. Like, all I care about is if a president is doing his job or he's trying to do his job. Like, I think Obama did a pretty good job, he wasn't the most perfect president, but he was trying his job. He's nothing like Trump, and he was very professional. I do regret saying a lot of terrible things about Trump, because everyone has got their good points and everyone's got their bad points. You know what I'm saying? And and it was a shock when it happened when I was on vacation. Just this past vacation, when I was visiting my mom and my brother, I'm in a coffee shop. Seg, I don't know if you've heard of this story. The fans and Randall have heard this story, but I'll tell it to you again. I'm just sitting there. I just finished a live. Wasn't bugging anyone. I was just editing my next little thing, and this lady kind of went like this, like for me to take off my headphones, right? Yeah. And I'm like, what? And she's like, take your headphones off.
She was like, sir, you can't shout cum spray. There are children right near.
Wait. Was I there and say that?
You never said that, Sega. This is a blast from the past. You have said that many times.
You gotta keep in mind people in around you, Fears. You can't just be shouting X-rated shit.
But I never said it. No, Sega said it. Sega is the one that said that.
Oh yeah. You're putting this on me. You're throwing me under the bus here, Fears. What is this all about?
You're the one. Remember, it generated from subscribe. It would generate from subscribe to Sniddles. I don't know how it became cum spray, but
I think it was when I had the MMA holes on Sega Talk, and someone said it in the chat, and that's what happened.
Is that where it generated from? Okay, I don't remember.
So.
I don't remember at all. But yeah,
I think so. I think that's what happened. I had the MMA holes on Sega Talks, and that's where it came, and that's where it originated first.
Did Chris and Jesse tell you to say it? I'm just curious.
Somebody in the chat. I think it was somebody in the chat that did that. I'll have to go back and rewatch the episode again where I had the MMA holds on.
Randall, be honest. I'm putting it on you. Be honest. You have a better memory than me. Did I ever say cum spray on the live? I don't remember. Did I really? Oh my god. oh my god. That's hysterical, Randall. Well, listen, you've got a better memory than me, so that's why I asked you. Yeah. But no, what I was trying.
Jason said something here, Fears.
I will get to Jason in a second. What I was trying to say before we got on the cum spray thing. Vision says, "Oh, nice shirt, Fears." Oh yeah, well, Visions. I decided to wear it because you put
makes a cameo in the episode.
Visions. You put so much effort into this shirt. I just want to put it on me real quick and show it. I was like, I got to wear at least once on camera, Visions. So I thought, all right. I'm like, I'll wear one. So there it is, guys. The official Sleepaway Camp shirt. There it is. In all of its glory. So I decided to wear it. So there we are. There we go. What I was trying to say is
just like me, Fears.
Oh, there you go, Sega. I like it. You got your Sega Camp Gamer sweatshirt on. Nice.
Twitch hoodie, but yes.
Your Twitch, excuse me. Sorry. So what I was trying to say was, so I'm working, Randall, and nobody deserves to die. So, this lady's walking out, and I'm working on my stuff, and she said, take off your headphones. She goes, oh, my God, did you hear it? I'm like, what? Hear what? She's like, oh, Donald Trump almost got assassinated. And I was like, really? I'm like, when did this? She goes, oh, it just happened a couple minutes ago. She goes, Google it, YouTube it, you'll find it.
Oh, yeah, I got shot in the face. I heard about this.
I went, oh, okay. I'm like, well, thanks a lot. People must have uploaded it super quick, Randall, because the minute she left, so she walks out, and I just Googled, I either Googled it first or I YouTubed it. I can't remember. And I just put Donald Trump assassination video. Boom, 1 million videos popped up. And the person grazed his ear. Someone died. A firefighter died in the crowd. And I was like, man, all that shitty stuff.
I heard the assassin got killed too.
Yeah, he got killed too. But Sega, he kind of deserved it because you should never
trying to shoot the president and trying to become president again. I do call out foul for that.
Well, Sega, it's not just the president. You shouldn't try to kill anyone in general. That's what I'm trying to say. So
yeah.
Right when I saw that video, Randall, I kind of regret it. I'm like, man, I didn't say it out loud, but in my mind, I said, man, I've said a lot of shitty things about Trump. Nobody's perfect. Trump has done a lot of stuff, to help the country. But I try not to get too political, But I think one of the coolest things he did was, Randall, I don't know about you and Sega, but ever since I was a little kid, I've always been interested in outer space, how big the galaxy is. Is it another galaxy? Does the universe go on forever? And we don't know much about it. And when I was 15, I went to space camp. I think it's so cool that he made the Space Force. So he made another armed forces. I thought that was really cool. And one of my friends finished his term.
The movie Interstellar, Fears. That's about happens to Matthew McConaughey's character. Goes into outer space and doesn't seem to come back, or seems to come back. And right by the time he comes back, his little girl now is already an old woman when he returns.
Well, you know what?
Time is slow in space. Time is extremely slow in space than it is on Earth.
Sega, I haven't watched it yet, but I did buy that movie at V-Stock on my vacation. So don't tell me anymore because I'm going to watch it and review it in another stream later on. But so, Randall, what I was trying to say is I kind of regretted saying a lot. I've said a lot of crazy shit about Trump,
Yeah.
And I was like, I've really got to watch what I say, because some people really hate Trump. Some people really like Trump. So, but I was like, nobody deserves to die. I'm like, everyone's got their flaws. Everyone's got good points about them. Everyone's got bad points. And I was like, even though Donald Trump isn't the most perfect person,
I didn't have any bad points.
Yes, you do, Randall. Everybody does. Don't fuck with me, Randall. You do. You lie. I'm just joking, Randall.
Do I lie? Maybe, occasionally.
You lie, Randall. You lie. I see that.
How dare you lie? How dare you lie?
Perfect.
Everybody lies.
Why do you lie
now?
I know everybody lies. But I was just joking around. Everyone's got their good points and bad points, but right when it was weird, Randall. It was a weird feeling. So that lady left, and I was just sitting there like, oh my God, if his head would have been, 2 seconds over to the left, he would have been dead. So I was like, Fears, you really got to watch what you say. Because I pretty much dumped on Donald Trump. Just when I found out that he was going to be president, I was like, he's had a couple of good cameos in movies, and he's made good choices in business, and he's made bad choices in business. But
the Tycoon in Gremlins 2 was based on Trump.
Oh, that I didn't know. I did not know that. So
John Glover played Donald Clamp, and that was supposed to be a parody of Donald Trump.
Randall,
in a way, I thought from Back to the Future Part 2 in alternate 1985, he looked like an ultimate businessman, but in a way, Donald Trump as well.
Yeah, like they made a Marty McFly kind of look like Donald Trump, like older Marty in the future, with his two ties on. He kind of looks like a little bit like Donald Trump, a little bit.
Oh, but yeah, that too.
Yeah, so I don't know if that was the look that they were going for, but Randall, it made me stop and think, like, Fierce, you really gotta like watch what you say sometimes. Half the time I get in trouble by my mouth,
Uh-huh.
And I was just like, oh man, that's nuts. I'm watching that video before he ducked, right? Before he ducked down, and then like the Secret Service like kind of got near him and on top of him. Like it grazed his ear, and then he kind of touched his ear and then looked at his hand like, oh my God, I'm bleeding. And then everyone knew like, oh shit, shit's about to hit the fan. And that's when he ducked. And then when I found out an innocent person, and not just an innocent person, a firefighter, mind you, a guy just, then that guy had a family just trying to make ends meet. And he was an innocent victim because of some asshole that didn't like Donald Trump and causing a bunch of chaos and shooting. I don't even know what gun it was, Randall. I think it was a rifle.
I finished my top 10 lists about lists.
All right. But yeah. But, Randall, was it a rifle? Do you know?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was.
Yeah. But
a sniper rifle. It was a sniper.
Anyway, I didn't mean to derail the show, but yeah, it makes you think that I should just keep some comments to myself,
Uh-huh.
And
hit list. I've never seen the hit list, so I can't put that on my list.
Wait, Randall, I'll leave it on you because you're done with the top 10 lists in movies. But I just wanted to say that, and again, I wasn't trying. I should have done my research about Donald Trump before I basically shitted on him for I pretty much shitted on him for all of his term in office. So if he does become president again, I'll go into it with an objective look and go, all right, you did one term. And if he wins again, and he becomes the president again, I'll be like, all right, well, I won't say anything. I'll keep my comments to myself and say, hey, good luck. I wish you the best of luck. I mean, pretty much, I wish anybody, like if that woman becomes president or whoever becomes president, because Joe Biden is resigning, because I guess it's because he's becoming too old. Randall, is that the problem? I guess.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of the reasons why he stepped down.
That's one of the reasons. I'm sure there's others, but that's a big reason. Whoever becomes,
he can only have 2 terms, so if he has another term, this is going to be his last term.
Yeah. So basically what I'm saying is whoever becomes president, I wish them luck. I really do. And I'll just keep my comments to myself. All right, Randall, let's do the top 10 lists for Visions.
Top 10 lists with movies with lists. So this is going in reverse order. Captain America 2, The Winter Soldier. In Captain America 2, there was a scene where right before he goes out running, I think he watches a movie, and he has a giant list of all the things that he's missed, because he went into a freeze in 1950 and then got released into 2010s, and he had a list of all this stuff that he missed and that he was trying to catch up on.
And he was talking to his buddy, and his buddy suggests something. He goes, you know what? I'll add it to the list. And on the list, he had a bunch of songs and a bunch of movies and books that he had to read. And one of them on the list was something in the 70s. I can't remember what was on the list, but I think it was Saturday Night Fever, for him to watch that movie.
Yeah, one of those. I think one of those was actually 2001: A Space Odyssey as well.
Yeah, I think but so
actually, it was Sam, and Sam was telling them to listen to the Turbo Man soundtrack from Marvin Gaye.
Yeah, that was there, but then he had basically a mixture of events that he needs to read up on.
I saw Star Wars and Star Trek on there, and I thought that was going to be the one that was scratched out.
And then he also on the list had like food to eat, like, hey, try this, read this, watch this. So it was a mixture of like movies, events to read about, like, hey, this happened in the human history, read up on it, food to try, movies to watch. That's a great one, Randall. That's a great one. All right, so that's number 1.
That's number 10.
I didn't know if we were going from 1 to 10. All right, so that's number 10.
So we were going in reverse order.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear.
So number 9 is Sex and Death 101. Basically, there's this guy, he talks to Death, and Death tells him that I'm going to kill you, but I'm going to give you a list of all these women. Some of them you've already had sex with, and like on the rest of the list are the women that you're going to have sex with. And you can have sex with all these women before you die. So go at it. You have like 30 days, and that's it.
Okay.
Number 8 is what?
I've never seen that movie, Randall.
Yeah, it's not a famous one.
Okay.
Number 8 is Scott Pilgrim versus the World. In Scott Pilgrim versus the World, he has to fight 7 evil exes.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Now that Randall, that one
7 is Mission Impossible.
Hang on, Randall. Sega, have you seen that one about the 7 evil exes of that movie, Scott Pilgrim? That's a fantastic movie.
I've actually seen it, and yes, I've seen Scott Pilgrim Takes Off. Apparently, though, at first they tried to rework the movie again, though, but then afterwards, Scott Pilgrim gets captured just before he fights the first evil ex, and then all of a sudden it's like a whodunit kind of thing after that.
And enough, Randall, Captain America, the guy that plays Captain America, he's in Scott Pilgrim. He's one of the evil exes.
Yes, that is crazy.
Well, I think it's just such a great cameo because you don't expect Chris Evans, and all of a sudden, I don't know where Chris Evans like shows up on a skateboard, and he's like,
this is before he was Captain America.
You know?
Can you make it so there's 3 of us?
Oh yeah, sorry, Randall. Someone said Randall Cam. I just had it on you because you were talking about the list. There you go. All right, continue.
Number 7 is Mission Impossible.
Okay.
Because the whole plot of Mission Impossible is the knock list. It's about a list of like all the secret agents in the field that there are, and like Tom Cruise has to steal back the knock list so that the secret agents don't get their secret identities revealed.
Now I haven't seen all of the Mission Impossibles. I've seen a few of them. Hey, what's up, Walter? Good to see you, buddy.
This is Mission Impossible.
Are you telling me you never saw? Are you telling me, Fierce, you never saw the first one?
I've seen the first and the second. I just haven't seen all of them.
Yeah.
I haven't seen.
Number 6 is Commandments. It's about a guy who gets pissed off at God, so he decides to break all the 10 commandments.
Okay.
Oh wow! And I've somehow heard of that movie as well. Actually, I never seen it though, but I've heard of it.
Yeah, it stars Andy Garcia and Courtney Cox. So.
I've never seen that one either. Okay.
Andy Garcia, that's crazy.
Number 5 is Billy Madison.
When in Bill and Madison is there a list?
Remember when Billy Madison calls Steve Buscemi up and he's like, "Hey man, I just wanted to say I'm sorry for all that shitty stuff I did to you in high school. I'm really sorry. I really apologize."
Yeah, I remember.
Goes, "Oh, yes, thank you. I really appreciate that. Thank you." And then he takes out a list and it says people I want to kill, and he scratches off Billy Madison.
And
the other names on that list were actually the producers.
Well, you know the funniest part about that scene, Randall, is Steve. Steve, that's his actual name. Steve that played that character. He's like, he just shakes it off like it's all nonchalant. He's like, "Yeah, sure, whatever, it's no problem." He's like, "All right." He's like, "Well, I am sorry. Maybe we're gonna have some coffee sometime." And he's like, "Yeah, I'd like that." "All right, well, nice talking to you." And he hangs up, and then he just sits there for about 5 seconds contemplating it, and he goes, kind of like shrugs it off like that. Then he crosses it off the list. Then he starts putting makeup on. I fucking lost my mind because that scene is great.
But he like mutes on the marker like makeup
on. It's so random. I can understand him crossing Billy's name off the list, but you don't.
Well, it says they're trying to paint him as a psycho killer.
The list,
exactly, but I didn't. Okay,
the names were all producers of the movie.
Oh, I didn't know that. I had no idea about that, Sega. That's a nice little behind the scenes. But I didn't expect he was going to do that random because I'm like, okay, I'll give you that. He's going to cross the name off the list because he's being nice to the guy. But then he goes back and sits on the bed or whatever, and then he's all like putting the makeup on. I was like, oh, that's random. But yeah, that's a good one. All right, go ahead, Randall.
Number 4 is She-Devil. She-Devil was a Roseanne Barr movie. It was about a woman who breaks up with her husband. And, when he, right before he sends her to jail, he says, I don't remember the exact 4 things, but he goes, there's 4 things I value in life: my house, my kids, my job, and let's just say his car. So she writes those things down, and when she gets out of jail, she gets like a makeover, and then she starts like attacking everything. Like she takes his kids away, she blows up his car, she gets him fired from his job. So there were 4 things on the list. I don't remember what all of them were. Yeah, but I remember she systematically started destroying each one of those things on the list.
Oh, wow. Visions does a classic Billy Madison quote. He goes, man, I'm glad I called that guy.
Yeah. Number 3 is Kill Bill.
I haven't seen all the Kill Bills. I think I've only seen one. So tell me, where is there a list?
That's the entire plot of the movie. There's a kill list. There's 5 people the bride wants to kill, and the last one is Bill.
Is it in part 1 or part 2, Randall?
She kills 2 people on the list in part 1, and then 3 people on the list in part 2.
I'll be honest, it's been so long since I've seen number 1, I forgot there actually was a list in there. I'm going to have to rewatch those.
Number 2 is The Bucket List.
Okay.
Oh, yes. I know.
It was starring Morgan Freeman, and then I can't forget who. Morgan Freeman and Jack Nicholson. It was about 2 old dudes. They were really super old, and then the Morgan Freeman has a list of things that he wants to do. He calls it a bucket list. And then Jack Nicholson writes his own list, and they decide to go out on the town and do everything on their bucket lists.
I've heard of it. I've just never seen it. Let me catch up with the comments.
Oh, you're missing out, Pierce. My mom has that movie. My parents actually own it, but yeah.
Cool, Sega. Walter says Visions.
And it's a really good movie, too.
I got you, Visions. I mean, Sega. Walter says, Visions, how come I don't get all those extra goodies when I'm at? That's not true, Walter. Visions always throws in an extra goodie.
I gotta say, though, they don't finish the list.
Walter. He always, if you buy something from Lord Visions, you will always get an extra goodie. And
then number 1 is Schindler's List.
Hang on, Randall. Walter, I don't know. It doesn't matter if you spent more money or if I spent more money. As long as we're supporting Lord Vision's website, then it's a winner all around. All right, Randall, what's the last one?
Schindler's List, which is the one that Exum Vision started us out on.
Yep. And I'll be honest,
there's 2. I crossed these out because these are technically TV shows, but I think these deserve honorable mentions.
Okay.
Number 8 was originally My Name is Earl, and My Name is Earl is about a guy who pissed off a lot of people, and he had a near-death experience, and he said, you know what? I wronged all these people. I need to go and make things right and get some good karma so I can start having good luck again.
Okay.
And then number 5 was originally The Blacklist with James Spader. James Spader plays a Hannibal Lecter-esque terrorist, and the FBI catches him, and the FBI says, okay, if you tell us everybody you're working with and you help us catch them, we will actually let you go. So that's The Blacklist. So those are the honorable mentions. My Name is Earl and The Blacklist.
Randall, I'm not laughing at you. I was laughing at the comments that Visions and Walter exchanging. I'm fucking losing it. That is well, there you go, Visions. I hope you enjoyed that list. Let me catch up before we go on to the next topic. Vision said, "You know what, Walter? I hugged your last shirt for like 10 minutes before packaging it, Walter. That is the gift. I've never heard of the Sandcamp Gamer," Walter says. "Is he a YouTuber?" Don't even go there, Walter.
Walter, for shame. I've been here for more than 10 years. I've been here for more than 15 years.
How dare you, Walter?
Shame.
And then Walter says, "To be honest, Visions, that's the best gift I could ask for. Did you rub it on your taint?" That's way too much information, Walter. Hilarious. There it is. Sega, I guarantee you that
Walter White, I'm one of the OGs from like back in the day, before the OG YouTube became official YouTube.
Sega, I'm going to put it on you for a second. I mean, what do you got to say to Walter? I mean, how dare he? How dare
you? Back then, when YouTube was actually OG, before they removed the OG out of YouTube and started making it like an official.
How dare he for shame the Sega name?
Oh, wait. Now you're saying I'm joking. I love you. Say you're my second favorite YouTuber behind Fears.
Yeah, and you know what? As he should. Like, I'll be honest, I am peanuts compared to the Sega Camp Gamer. Sega, you were here first. My very first upload was in 2010 on Fears Man 26. You were here way before, so
2007.
As you should, Walter.
I was here in 2006.
Randall, you made your channel in 2006?
Yeah.
Really?
Right when I started film school, yeah.
I did not know that. And Randall, I don't remember who. It was somebody in my class. And I was actually, remember when you had to pay?
But I think one of the longer ones that are still here today is Jack's Films. You ever heard of Jack's Films, Fears?
No, I've never heard of him. Give me 1 second, Sega. Randall, remember when Vimeo came out? I had never heard of YouTube, so I started putting my videos on Vimeo. I don't remember who it was, but somebody that sat next to me in one of our film classes. It wasn't you, Randall. And he goes, "Fears, what the hell are you doing?" And I go, "I'm uploading my projects on Vimeo." And he goes, "Fears, like, yeah, Vimeo's cool, whatever." He goes, "But there's this new thing. It's called YouTube." And I looked at him dumbfounded. I was like, "What the hell is YouTube?" He's like, "Fears, you're kidding me, right?" And this was like,
what the hell is YouTube, Fears? What is that?
Well, I'm about
what is YouTube, Fears?
So it was 2000.
What is YouTube, Fears? What is YouTube?
2009, 2010.
YouTube.
He told me about it either in 2009, 2010, but my friend in film school didn't help me make a channel until our graduating year, Randall, of 2010. And I was like, and he was like, "Fears, you don't know what that is?" I'm like, I looked at my friend in film school in the class. I was like, "I don't know what the hell you're talking about." Once he explained it, I was like, "Oh, that sounds way better than Vimeo." And then, so the legacy started with Fears. So, as you should, Walter, Sega was first, Randall was first. So really, it went Randall first, then Sega, then me.
Yeah.
You want to get technical? I mean, yeah. Let's see. Vision says to Walter, "No, Walter, but I can if you're down." So you always have that option, Walter. Walter says Sega is a badass. This is very true. Very true. Walter says, "Randy, you're my 9th favorite behind the educational videos about air frying cooking."
All right.
You make the 9th on the list, Randall.
All right. Wow.
There it is. The thing I got to ask Vision, Randall, is, you know, Richie has been on a sticker. Randall is on a mug. I'm not trying to put too much pressure on you, Visions, but when is Lord Sega gonna get on a mug or a T-shirt or a sticker? When is Lord Fears gonna be on a sticker or on a mug? There's so many.
If I make a coffee mug, it's gonna have the face gasm one where I'm like, oh.
There you go. But you know what, Sega? I
have to do the sound as well, Fears. Oh.
It is a legendary face, Sega. I will say this about Lord Vision, Sega. You can't just force these things. He has to be inspired, you know, because I wouldn't want to commission one. I would want Lord Visions just to have the creative juices flowing, and then he just surprise Fears with a mug or a sticker or whatever you know. And
well, you know what Walter White's comment reminds me of, Fears?
What?
That scene in Ghostbusters 2 where Peter Venkman is going into the museum and the security guard greets him and he's like, "Oh, Peter Venkman, hey, how's it going, man? You're one of my 2 favorite shows." And it's like, "Oh yeah, great. What's the other show?"
Yeah.
It's Bassmasters. I was like, "Oh yeah, Bassmasters. That's a really great show. Thanks a lot, man."
Man, he gets all pissed off, Randall. I will do the direct quote. He's like, "Hey, Dr. Venkman." And he goes, "World of the Psychic." He goes, "That's right." And he like gives him a shake. And he's like, "That used to be two of my 2 favorite shows." "Oh, really? You're kidding me. What was the other one?" "Bassmasters. It's a fishing show." "Yeah, sure. I know Bassmasters." And then the security guard turns around and like does that with his thumb, and then he like sits down, Randall.
Hey, Fierce. Put it on me first.
Randall. I love it. But yeah. There you are. All right, what do you want, Sega?
Fierce.
I saw that.
Do that.
I saw that.
Just the finger step and sits right back down again.
I saw that, but yeah. Randall, I guarantee you, Walter is joking. Visions makes a lot of jokes. Walter makes a lot of jokes. I guarantee you're higher on the list.
I guarantee I'm right behind Bassmasters.
Damn you, Bassmasters! I'll fucking kill you, Bassmasters.
Thank you, Walter.
I'm fucking losing it. Oh, that was great. Bassmasters. It's a fishing show. Yeah, sure. I get it. Yeah, I get fucking Bassmasters. Yeah, I get it.
Bassmasters being lampooned in one of the greatest movies of all time.
I know, it's great, isn't it? Fucking Bassmasters. It's hilarious. Walter says, actually, I'm just joking, Randy. I really enjoy your content. Actually, Randy is the top 3. So we would probably
Thank you, Larry.
We would probably go Sega first, then me, and then Randall. So there it is. Randall, I enjoy your content too. Like when I woke up this morning, I was not expecting a parody campaign video, and I fucking lost my mind. I was on the floor dying. Like you said, how are the Democrats and the Republicans going to fix our budget? And then you cut to me saying, "Oh Jesus, I'll have to spend gazillions of fucking dollars." And I fucking lost my mind. And I was like, they would actually do something like that, whether it's Republican or Democrats. I was like, so Randall he's on the cusp. He's on the cusp. He's on the cutting edge of this shit. The greatest part about those videos, Randall's, is I have no interest in being a politician, no interest of being the president, right? But it would just be funny. And I didn't actually start this a long time ago, you guys. He says, "Fears, I want you to watch something." Remember, Randall, the very first one, he goes, "You're going to laugh, Fears. I hope you don't mind. I took some of your content, but I meant it in good faith." And I went, "Yeah, Randall." I'm like, as long as it's nothing bad or horrible. And he's like, "Oh, it's not." He goes, "You're going to laugh your ass off, Fears." He pops in the first one. He's like, "John Fears' first act as president, the recreation of a DeLorean time machine." And then he's like, "Actual functioning hoverboards." And Randall, I was on the floor losing my fucking mind. I was in utter.
Sorry, Walter. I didn't mean to call you Larry. I don't think I called you Larry, but thank you, Walter. I appreciate it. Yeah. Thank you for the top 3.
Walter says, "It's okay, Randall. I'm being a little trolly today. A little trolly." I'll be honest. When are we not being a little trolly? Off camera, on camera. It is what it is.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So I got my top Florida attractions ready.
No, not attractions. Your top 10 favorite things about Florida. It could be anything, like the people, the weather.
I'll
stuff.
leave it to you
Sorry,
guys.
Walter, you're a great guy.
Good night.
Sorry about that.
Walter says, "You said thanks, Larry." No worries. I'm sure it was a common mistake. Randall, do you want me to go first, or do you want to go first?
I could go first.
Right.
I've actually got 17 things.
Okay.
Because a lot of these are restaurants. So
Okay, so top 10 favorite things about Florida. Go
and
ahead.
I can't say the names of the restaurants because
I understand. So your top favorite things about the state of Florida in general. Go ahead.
Yeah. So do you want me to do my top 10 or my top 17?
If you got 17 ready to go for it, Randall.
Okay. Number 17 is Main Street. Main Street is a really busy street in Daytona. There's tons of cool things there. There's Main Street Station. There's the Full Moon Saloon, Froggy Saloon. Peanut and George's. There's a lot of karaoke bars along that street. Number 16 is a place that Fears likes to go a lot. Pirates Cove, mini golf.
Oh yeah, for sure.
15, there's this stadium called the Band Shell that's in the middle of Daytona, and that's where a lot of like cover bands go to play their stuff. 14 is the beach. 13 is Dave and Buster's. Fears has taken me there a few times.
I think we've been there twice so far, haven't we, Randall?
Yeah, and then 12 is Outback Steakhouse. 11, there's a place to go to go-karts in Florida, which is really fun.
Okay.
10 is a dinner theater. I'm going to say the name of the dinner theater because it's not around anymore, so nobody can mess with me with that.
Okay.
So it used to be called Thank You 5, and they had open mics there. You could do whatever you want. You could do poetry, you could do music, you could do stand-up comedy. They let me do magic there. Number 9 is the mall. I love the mall. I love the massage chairs in the mall. Number 8 is the Independent Movie Theater on Beach Street.
Okay.
Number 7, there's a Mexican food restaurant I go through every Monday, which is great.
Randall, I do have a question. Is Beach Street different than that one street that you told us at the very beginning of this list, or is that the same type of street?
No, that's Main Street.
Oh, I don't think I've ever been to Main Street.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll go there sometime.
I don't think you've took me to Beach Street, but I don't think you've ever took me to Main Street. So we'll have to do that one.
We've driven down Main Street, but we didn't stop anywhere on there.
Okay, fair enough. All right, go ahead, Randall.
Number 7 is my favorite Mexican restaurant that I go to every Monday. Number 6, there's a really good coffee shop on Beach Street. Number 5, we have my favorite karaoke bar. It's on A1A. Number 4 is Seabreeze Boulevard. Seabreeze is also a good place to go. They got the tap room. They got Coyote Ugly. They have the tap house.
Oh, nice.
What's weird about Seabreeze is they have the tap house, and then about 4 blocks down they have the tap room, and they always get confused with each other. And whenever you're in Daytona, people get confused. They're like, "Oh, I meant to go to the tap house and I went to the tap room," or vice versa. And there's lots of cool restaurants on Seabreeze, and but there's so much crime on Seabreeze that the police actually set up an RV, and they have like a little checkpoint at Seabreeze Boulevard because there's so much crime on that street.
Wow. Okay.
Number 3 is Beach Street. It has the Daytona Beach Mag shop on there, has the TikTok store, has Rocco's yogurt, which is great.
Randall, do you remember going in that TikTok shop and for 2 seconds I looked over at you, and I think TikTok had just came out a couple of years ago, and I was like, Randall, why the hell do they have a shop for the TikTok app? And you're like, Fears, it's not because of that. And I was like, oh, well, I'm like, it just says TikTok, so that's immediately where my brain went.
Yeah, it's called TikTok because they sell clocks, Fears.
They sell clocks there. And so when I walked in, I was like, oh,
I walked in, and I walked in, and I go, hey, Fears, watch this. So I go up to the cashier, and I go, excuse me, miss, I have a problem with my TikTok account. Can you help log me in?
I remember you doing that, and I fucking lost it.
Sorry, sir, this is a clock shop.
Yeah, I remember
you have nothing to do with TikTok, the website.
Yeah, I remember you doing that, Randall, and I don't remember how I reacted, but I remember laughing a lot because it was hysterical. But I said that before we went in, and you're like, oh, Fears, it's a clock shop. And I said, oh, okay, TikTok. I'm like, that makes sense, Randall. But just for like 2 seconds, I was like, that actually would be cool if they had a TikTok shop about the app because I use TikTok a lot. I doubt they would ever have a store. They have an online store, Randall, for TikTok. I've never shopped at it, but I've looked at the TikTok online store. But I was like, that would actually be cool if they had an actual TikTok shop. But I was like, okay, TikTok, telling time. I'm like, yeah, I get it, Randall. Let's go on in. And then we went in, and yeah.
So number 2 is Kerr's the Wing House, and number 1, of course, is Hooters.
Hooters.
That's my
Hooters.
favorite restaurant in all of Daytona.
And what are they, Randall? Those Hooters sluts.
They've got multiple locations, but Walter
Yeah,
White wants to hear top 10 most attractive female actresses. I will get on that, and I will give you and Sega.
Walter is supposed to telling me that though, and I'd rather not though right now.
Come on, Sega.
I'll do it.
So if Sega, why don't you want to do it? I mean, Randall can do it, but I mean, I would love to hear yours. Do you have any like favorite female actresses?
I kind of have some, but like I said, I really need to start looking into it. Like all the attractive female actresses in the industry today. I'll have to look.
I'll tell you what, Sega. I'm going to do my top 10 favorite things that I like about Florida, and while I'm doing that, you can start jotting them down. Randall can do his top 10 favorite actresses, and then while you guys are doing it, I'll write mine down because I need to get my list going. You know. So far, Randall, Sega, everybody in the chat, this is what I got. I'm going to put it on me. This is what I got for my top 10 favorite things in Florida. You guys ready, Randall?
Yep.
Okay. So first of all, I love the beach. I've loved the beach ever since I was a little kid. The very first time I went to the beach, Sega and Randall and everybody, I think my mom and dad took me. I was around 5 or 6. So I've always liked the beach, Sega. Always. I like swimming. When I was a little kid, not so much as an adult, but when I was a kid, I loved making sandcastles. I think everybody at one time has made a sandcastle at least once or twice in their life. So I put the beach. We have some great beaches here in Florida. Number 2, I'm not saying everybody, Randall, but for the most part, ever since I moved down here, the people have been extremely nice down here, you know? So I enjoy talking to people, you know, when I'm out and about. I've ran into some people that are not nice, but for the most part, all the people down in Florida are very nice. So the first one is the beach, then the people. The third one is the weather, Randall. We have way better weather down here than in Missouri. When it gets cold in Missouri, it is horrible. Rain, snow, ice, lightning, thunderstorms, all that bullshit. Really, there's only 2 types of weather in Florida. And usually it's number 1. Number 1, a nice sunny day, or it's pouring down with thunder and lightning. You know? But the good thing about, even if it rains in the morning, by mid-afternoon around 1 o'clock, it'll just dry up because it's so hot outside. It looks like it didn't rain at all. So I would say number 1 is the beach. Number 2 is the people. 3 is the weather. Number 4 is one of my favorite stores, Randall, and it's okay for me to say the name because everybody knows that I go there all the time because I've shown the bag online, and I've done a nerd haul countless times from there. So the FYE, I'm not going to say which one that me and you have went to, Randall, but I filmed. There's 2 FYEs that I go to. The one that I film with you whenever I'm down where you live, Randall, and then there's another one near me. So I'm not going to say the locations, but FYE number 5. This is pretty easy. Fears has been a Disney fan ever since I was a little kid. I have many memories at Disney World, even before I started vlogging there, Randall. I'd say from age 4 or 5 to about 2021. We used to do a Florida trip almost every summer. And if it wasn't a Florida trip, then it was me visiting my family in England. Like we would alternate. You know what I'm trying to say? So my dad and mom would be like, hey, where do you guys want to go? And then sometimes me and my brother would be like, hey, let's go to Disney again. Ironically, we've only went to Disneyland in California once. I went to Disney World well over 50 times in my life. Well over. And I don't have an exact count, but you know, it's at least over 50 times. More now that I have a season pass, which I haven't went in a while. So I've been trying to catch up with the vlogs, but don't worry. My friend Jeff is on vacation right now with his wife, and he said, Fears, when I get back, I promise tell the fans when me and you are going to do a Disney vlog, because Jeff wants to be in another vlog, because recently he's been so busy with the shows, Randall. He's like, yeah, Fears, I just get a little cup of cameos and stuff. I'm like, Jeff, I know you're busy, buddy. I'm like, get in there whenever you want, And he's like, we should totally do a Disney vlog. I was like, oh, I'm all for that, buddy, because he's got a season pass too. His is a little bit different. I bought the best one. I don't know which one Jevon, so that's coming soon. So I had to put that on the list. Number 5 is Disney. 6, I took one off of Randall's list. Randall, you named it. Not just Pirates Cove mini golf. Fears loves any miniature golf place in Missouri, Florida, wherever. I just put mini golf down. I love mini golf. Love it. Absolutely love it. Number 7, Randall, I've went there with you. I've went there by myself. It's been in the vlog. I think it's okay to say the title of this. The Titanic Museum.
Yeah.
That was so much fun. I've done it. Let's see. I've done it.
I didn't like that actress though.
Oh, dude, she was a bitch, and I understand. She was giving Randall so much shit over nothing, and I didn't say it out loud. I said it to you, Randall, but what I really said in my mind, was this.
Well, what I said to you was, it's not a fucking church. She was acting like I offended some holy religious figure. It's just some guy on a fucking list. And what happened was, is when you go in, do you want me to tell the story?
Go ahead.
So we go in, and what they do is they give you a list of people who are on the Titanic, and they say, okay, look for this guy's name. And then, when you come in, just say you're this guy, and you take a photo and you'll be this guy. And so, he had a weird name. It was some dumb name. So she says, okay, so what's the passenger that you have? And I said something like Snooty McBigglesworth. And she's like, oh my God, you can't do that. You can't sully his name. I was like, okay. She's like, no, we can't do this. We can't do this. And I'm like, okay. And Fierce took me outside and was like, Randy, you messed up that guy's name. And I'm like, it's not a fucking church. This isn't like a holy name that is sacred. It's like a guy who died on a boat.
What I meant by that, I was a little tired that day. And so I thought, there was many people on the Titanic, and some of them had long names like mine. It was so weird, Randall, because I'm not rich, but my parents are rich. I got the richest person on the ship. I got John Jacob Astor. He was the most richest person on the ship. He was so rich he could buy 30 Titanics. And he could have gotten off the boat with his wife, but he decided him and his wife decided to give up their seats because 2 children. It was women and children first, and then the men. Yeah. And they said, you 2 are next. And they had John Jacob Astor had his wife on board. He was on board, and they had their dogs with them. Uh-huh. And they decided as a couple to give their seats up to 2 children, so those 2 children wouldn't die, which is admirable. Yeah. It sucks, but they both died, and their dogs died. So I looked over at Randall and said, Randall, this is so weird. Like, I got John Jacob Astor, and Randall, I don't remember exactly what you said, but you said, why is that weird, Fierce? I said, because everybody knows that my mom and my dad are rich. I said, I'm not rich. I said, maybe one day I'll get the family money or whatever. But he goes, that is kind of ironic, Fears. And what I said is I was a little tired that day. And so I didn't even grab your card, Randall. So I thought at first you did missay it, right? And then you went, Fears, I'm just joking. I went, oh, my bad, Randall. I didn't think, I thought it was a funny joke. And so what I was trying to, so Randall, that's exactly how Randall said it. This is what I said in my mind. I'm like, my friend, I didn't say this out loud, but I told Randall what I was thinking when that lady did a big conniption fit. In my mind, I'm like, yeah, it's a joke. I'm like, Randall is just joking around. Obviously, there's no one, Mr. Bigglesworth or whatever you just said, Randall, on the ship. So I said, it's a joke. I said, number 2, that lady made it out like Randall was like, oh my God, how dare you insult This person died on the Titanic. How dare you insult their name? I'm like, Randall's not doing anything of that sort. I'm like, so that's.
And I didn't insult him. I just gave a funny name.
Exactly. And
I didn't say this guy eats shit or something. I just said Moody McWigglesworth, and I was joking. And if that woman would have had a sense of humor, she would have realized it's a joke.
Exactly. So I reiterate what I first said. I'm like, first of all, obviously there's no one, Mrs. Bigglesworth, blah blah. That's not on there. So I'm like,
the guy's name was really weird. Anyways, it was like Heathcliff McSnacky or something.
I remember, Randall. Yours was even longer than mine. Mine was John Jacob Astor, and underneath it said the richest man on the ship, had a wife, had 2 children, but the children, his children, were not on the ship with him. And they had 2 dogs. So I was like, oh, wow, that's so ironic that I get the richest person on the ship. And then Randall looked and said, Fears, this is my name. I said, Randall, I'm not even going to try to pronounce that name. It was super long, right? Super long.
Mm.
And then, so I'm like, first of all, Randall's just joking. Second of all, it's a joke. That lady had no humor. And she didn't come out of character, Randall. Remember, she was in total character. I don't even remember what I said.
Yeah, she was in the character of having a stick up her ass.
Yeah, and so I remember I pulled you off to the side. And I said something to the effect of this. I'm like, Randall, I'm like, did you mess up on her on the name? And he goes, oh, I'm just joking, Fears. I don't remember what I actually said to the woman, Randall. Do you remember what I said to the woman?
No.
I don't. I know it wasn't anything inappropriate, or like we just kind of continued on with the tour, and I think I said something to the effect of, "Wow, that lady doesn't identify." Or I think I said something to the effect of, "Wow, Randall, that joke went way over her head." Again, this was a long time ago. I said something like that to that effect.
Well, here's what I liked about the Titanic tour. Number one, Fears and I both touched a piece of the actual Titanic.
That was so fucking
cool.
cool.
What they did is they went undersea, they grabbed part of the hull.
Yeah.
And it's just like a little tiny piece. Mm-hmm. And they had like this box with a hole in it. And they got the little metal bar, and you can stick your finger through the hole and you can touch a piece of the Titanic. So both me and both Fears have actually physically touched a piece of the USS Titanic.
And I looked over.
And that must be like over 100 years old now, Randall.
Do you remember? I can't remember because I uploaded that vlog ages ago. Is us touching the Titanic in the vlog, or did we do that off camera?
I don't know. But we both actually touched a piece of the actual Titanic.
You know, Randall, I'm going to have to look at the vlog. I think it was off camera because I remember we took pictures of us both touching it. I thought
that was another thing about that lady. She wouldn't let us take pictures at all.
Well, I snuck.
It was a museum. Hello, guess what, lady? If you want to promote your museum, let people take pictures of it.
The funny thing is, Randall, is that lady didn't know what the hell she was talking about. Because remember when we bought our tickets, I asked permission. I said, "Is it okay to take some pictures and video?" And the lady at the line where you buy your tickets, she said, "Oh, yeah, by all means, go ahead, take pictures, go video, go nuts." So we had permission, and I actually said something because me and Randall both got pictures of us touching that Titanic that Randall just said.
Yeah.
She was just on our ass, not the whole time, but towards the end, she was on our ass, Randall. And I even looked at her and said, okay, I said it as nicely as I could. I said, "Ma'am," I said, "I know you work here, but I said, we got permission from the lady at the front." She said, I asked her when we bought me and my buddy's tickets if we could take pictures and video. And I think the lady said something to the effect of, what did she say? I said, she said we could take pictures and video. Yeah. Obviously, because we have that vlog. That's as soon as I told her that, that's when she finally calmed down, Randall. Yeah. And she finally left us alone. Because I had called her on her bullshit because she's like, "I don't think you're supposed to take a picture of that." And I'm like, no, we are. I said something like that. And then I told her about us buying our tickets. But that was probably the coolest thing. I agree with you, Randall. It was, they had
what number are we on?
We're on number 8. I'm sorry, we're on number 7. We're on number 7.
Going in a reverse order?
I just went 1 to 10, Randall. So that's
okay.
So number 7 was the Titanic. I don't really care what order I put them in, Randall. Just I've been writing them down. So number 7 is the Titanic, but I was just agreeing with you. It was a long bar, and they had it in a plastic container, and then there was a circle on the top, and you could just put your finger down in it like that. And I remember it was really cold, Randall. The metal was extremely cold in that plastic container.
Well, they had this big fucking piece of dry ice that was about as big as 2 refrigerators, and they're like, "Here, touch the dry ice, and you can see what ice is like on an iceberg." And I'm like, I know what fucking ice is like. All right,
well,
I don't need to touch
was
ice.
They said how cold that iceberg is how cold the water was.
And I was like, I do not care at all.
Randall didn't care. Randall didn't care, but Randall's like, Fierce, you touch it. I touched it. I lasted for about a minute in the video. About around there.
I poked it because I didn't care. I was so unimpressed by it. I was like,
my hand handle was so numb. I was like, damn, this shit is cold. But I was like, I'm determined to keep it on there. I think I lasted a minute. If not a minute, at least 30 seconds.
Yeah.
It was so damn cold.
I was unimpressed.
And I'm like this. And you can see me in the video. I'm shaking my head. And Randall's like, you all right, Fierce? I'm like, I'm doing okay, Randall. I'm like, it is numbing away. I'm like, let's put it that way. It is numbing away. Anyway, let's go on. Vision says Astoria was named after that fellow. Which fellow, Visions? John Jacob Astor or Randall's?
I would think it would be John Jacob Astor.
I didn't.
His last name is Astor.
Astoria. And Astoria, Astor. Don't you get it now, Fierce?
Oh, I get it. I'm sorry, Sega. I'm a little tired. That was a stupid.
Get him, Sega.
Fierce.
Yeah.
Fierce, put it on me for a sec.
That was a stupid question. I get it now. John Jacob Astor, Astoria. Duh, Fierce.
Duh. Put it on me for a sec.
Do I have to, Sega?
You need some of this. You need some of this right now.
Just move forward, buddy. Sega, you don't have to. Oh, God. Go ahead, Sega. Crucify my life. Go ahead.
Wake up. Wake up. Wake up.
Trying to. I'm a little tired. But yeah, that makes sense.
It was good in Florida that we both went to, Fierce.
What's
we
up?
went to it like twice. The Hogan's Beach Shop.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to put that one down. That is a good one. Hogan's Beach Shop. Well, Randall, I've actually been there a lot. I've been there, let's see, twice by myself, once with you, once with my buddy
We were there twice.
That's right. I'm sorry. So I've been there twice by myself.
We were there 3 times, but it was closed the last time we were there.
That's right. So technically when it was open, this is how many times I've went. Twice by myself, twice with you, once with Tommy NC 2010, once with my buddy Eric when he was in town, and I recently went again about a month or two ago by myself. So now I've went 3 times by myself. So I've been there a lot. I do want to make a vlog, and either I want to go with you, Randall, or I'm going to take my buddy Eric. I want to go to the one that's closest to his house, the one in Clearwater. I think Clearwater's like an hour or 2 away. We got to go to that beach shop because my buddy Eric said, Fears, we're just reverse. He goes, when I lived in Florida and I worked at Disney, Eric used to work for Disney, and he just got sick and tired of it, and he moved back to Missouri. He was there like 13 years. He said, Fears, we're reverse. He goes, when I lived there, I went to the Clearwater one like 9 or 10 times, and I had never been to the Orlando one. And I said, you know what, Eric? I said, we are reverse. I said, I've been to the Orlando one so many times, and I said, either when you're in town or whenever Randall comes down to visit me again, I would love to go to the Clearwater one because I asked a question the last time I was at that beach shop, Randall, and they told me, oh yeah, Hulk Hogan lives like 2 minutes away from that place, and he goes there to his beach shop in Clearwater much more. And I said, well, that makes sense because he lives near it, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
I do too, Sega.
So, but yeah, so I'm gonna finish mine up. So I've got the beach, the people, the weather, FYA Disney, mini golf, Titanic Museum, Hulk Hogan's beach shop, number 9, good restaurants. I'm not going to name any names, just good restaurants. And then probably my apartment complex, Randall. It's very nice. They have a nice lake. They've got a workout facility. They keep it real tidy, real nice. And
you got a swimming pool and a hot tub.
Swimming pool, hot tub. It's a very nice place to live. So I'm going to put my apartment complex.
Yeah. So Walter White really wants to hear Sega's top 10
And
women. I've got my top 10.
And maybe you
I
guys
actually misnumbered it, and I put 2 number 5s, but I think
Fears
Sega
and
should
Randall, you guys can be judges. I'm pointing at you, Fears, and I'm pointing at you, Randall. You guys could be judges for the list. I tried to go get the top. I actually looked up a list of like top 100, and I went and I was on IMDb the whole time just looking this up.
Okay.
I just followed off of that.
So Sega, I'm
Do
gonna
you want us to give us like a rating on how hot we think these actresses are?
So
yeah,
Sega,
you can do a rating.
so Sega, say it very slowly. I'm gonna write. I wrote down in the book top 10 female actresses. I'm gonna do you first, then Randall. I was chatting with Randall, so I didn't prepare. So I'm gonna do mine on the fly. So we're gonna start with you. Go ahead. Number 1.
Number 1, Famke Janssen.
Okay.
Oh dang, yeah. She was really good in Goldeneye. Yeah.
Oh yeah, she was hot. Number 2.
Rosamund Pike.
Wow, that's an interesting choice. Yeah, I like her. She's pretty hot.
I do remember watching Die Another Day, and there's one romantic moment though where she says I'm a romance, I think it was like I'm a romance at night, death for breakfast or something like that. I know it's like death for. I know the second part was death for breakfast, but the first part was like about romance in the evening time. And yeah, she ends up making up with James Bond.
Okay.
There's one scene where she's like unzipping her dress and drops the strap, and there's like nothing on underneath. So yeah, yeah. I thought you might like
that. Famke Janssen, Rosamund Pike. These are out of left field, but these are really hot women.
But even though they're out of left field,
added on for Titanic.
Some hot, sexy tamales, my friends. Oh yes.
And Fears.
What's number 3? What's number 3?
Kate Winslet.
Oh yeah, now we're talking.
Kate Winslet.
Yes.
Randall, I admit she's not the hottest piece of ass in the world, but I think she's pretty cute. She's pretty cute.
Yeah, she's okay.
She is a blonde now, though, and I thought she looked really attractive once she got rid of the red hair and started becoming more of a blonde. She started looking really attractive with blonde hair.
Oh, I agree, Sega.
Then I watched the Divergent movies and thought about then all of a sudden she started getting really strict in Divergent because she's like the big boss of the movie in that one, and I'm like thinking,
listen, Sega,
oh boy,
she's no Dillian Harper, but Kate Winslet's, she's in there. She's pretty cute,
Yes.
All right, Sega, continue on. So we got Kate Winslet, we got Mrs. Pike, we got the first one. What's number 4?
Sandra Bullock.
Oh yeah, now we're talking.
Sandra Bullock, I agree.
Sandra Bullock.
Obviously, Speed comes to mind when I think of Sandra Bullock. Speed is what comes to mind.
Now we're talking. Oh yeah,
and I haven't seen this one, but Miss Congeniality as well.
Yeah, well, they actually made 2 of them, and
they made 2 Miss Congeniality movies.
I believe they did. Oh yeah.
Now in the 90s, she was the hottest item of all time.
Oh my God, you were so right.
She was the most beautiful woman. She ruled the 90s.
I'll just put it on me for a second. Let's just put it this way. These 2 are already going on Fears' list. Neve Campbell, you guys know why. I don't care if Neve Campbell's 50. She's a hot, smoking piece of ass. Fears would marry.
Oh, I don't. That's one person.
Number 2 on my list is going to be Sandra Bullock. Randall's right. She was so hot. Oh, yes.
Like in Demolition Man. Yeah.
The Net.
Demolition and Speed were like the biggest blockbuster movies, although Speed ended up becoming much more of a bigger blockbuster than Demolition Man.
Oh yeah. All right, Sega. So I got Sandra Bullock. Who's next?
I don't know why I have this on the list. Julia Roberts.
I mean, she's hot.
Yeah, she was in Pretty Woman. Oh my God.
Oh yes, of course. I think of Ocean's 11 as well, though, and she had like a red jacket with a red skirt. She was kind of wearing like this whole red outfit in that movie. Like, damn.
She was hot
like,
in Pretty Woman, and she was hot in.
That's the first scene we see her. She's walking down a set of stairs, and then she walks right past. Matt Damon and Brad Pitt, or just like you were just not even trying to observe her, but not acting like she just walked her by like they're not even there, and they just are like, oh yes, oh yeah.
Nice. All right, Sega, what's number 6?
Renee Zellweger.
Okay.
Yeah. I like her eyes. She's got like really squinty eyes, like she's always sucking on a lemon or something.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
You know, I think right here we have to do a classic Fears quote. Yeah, sexy women. Now we're talking. All right, Sega. What is number 7, my friend? What is number 7?
What's number 7?
Yes.
Strangely enough, though, I've only I don't know why I put this on the list. Jennifer Connelly, of all things.
Okay, Jennifer Connelly.
Jennifer Connelly has like the fountain of youth.
There's a reason I put her on the list.
Never ages. I mean, she's hot, but like I don't even know how old is she, Randall.
I don't know, but she was like 17 in 1989. So.
Yeah, I remember
a reason why. And you put it back on everybody just when I start sitting down, Fierce. What is wrong with you?
Oh, sorry. My apologies, Sega. Go ahead. The show's yours.
This movie right here with David Bowie. And look right there in the corner. There she is.
I see it.
Jennifer Connelly.
I see it, Sega.
But of course, though, it had to be. But they had to focus it on. They said that it was the minds of George Lucas, Jim Henson, and David Bowie, of all things. Though
I see it.
But let's be honest. Though the whole movie is focusing right around her trying to get her baby brother back from the labyrinth.
All right, number 8
did 2 terrifying movies. He did The Dark Crystal, and then he did Labyrinth.
That's true.
I really did, but I kind of liked those movies because in my books, I thought them like 80s fantasy adventure films. You ever seen The Never-Ending Story, Randall?
Yeah, that was good. The first one was
Never-Ending Story. I would put Never-Ending Story on that as well.
I agree. The first Never-Ending Story was great. The second one was okay. The third one's got Jack Black in it, and I don't know. The third one is crap. Nothing against Jack Black. I'm just saying the third one, it doesn't have a really good story. I mean, wouldn't you guys agree?
Okay, well, now the next person on my list is a French actress, though, Fears. But have you ever heard of Audrey Tautou?
I have heard. I mean, I haven't seen a lot of her work, Sega, but I have. How do you pronounce it?
Tautou.
She was in Amelie.
Okay.
I do remember. I haven't seen this one though, but strangely enough, and maybe you could crucify me, Fierce. The Da Vinci Code.
Oh yeah, I've seen
the Da Vinci Code with Tom Hanks.
I know you're
talking about.
Yeah, I've seen it, Sega. I've only, you know what, Randall, Sega, everybody else. Ironically, I don't know if ironically is the right word. I've only seen number 1. Isn't there 3 Da Vinci Codes, Randall, or is there 2?
There's supposed to be 3 actually, because the second one was Angels and Demons, and then they finally did Inferno. And at this point, I was working at the movie theater, but the third one came out.
Well, actually, Sega, you're a little bit incorrect. There's actually 5 movies.
What? 5?
I mean, there's not 5 movies. One was a TV show. 3 were movies, and then 5th book is out. See, what a lot of people don't know about the Da Vinci Code is the Da Vinci Code was actually the second book, and in the book chronology, Da Vinci Code came after Angels and Demons. But they wanted to make Angels and Demons the first movie, so then they went to Angels and Demons for the second movie. Then the third was a TV show called The Lost Symbol, which was the third book in the Robert Langdon series. And then you had Inferno, which was the 4th book. And the 5th book they're trying to make it right now is called Origin, and it's about the origin of life in the universe.
Randall, you're blowing my mind. I've only seen the first one, the Da Vinci Code. I didn't know. I knew about.
I didn't even know there were 5. That blows my mind.
Randall, I I knew about the 3 movies, Randall, but I didn't know about like 5 in the series. I had no idea.
Dan Brown's one of my favorite authors. I've read almost everything he's done.
That's awesome, Randall. You blew my mind. Sega, did you know that there was 5 in the series? I had no idea.
I did not know about that either.
All right, Sega, what's next? We got 2 more female actresses.
Well, I did put down Catherine Zeta-Jones as number 9.
Okay.
Catherine Zeta-Jones, yeah, she's good.
Okay.
I do remember finding her very attractive in the movie The Terminal with another Tom Hanks movie. There I go. I'm making a nod to Tom Hanks again.
Listen, she's hot.
Yeah, the movie The Terminal. Yeah, she was really attractive in that movie.
She is hot, Sega. These are some good choices. All right, number 10, Sega, on the Sega sexy lady list.
I couldn't really find him. I couldn't find a decent person for number 10, so I just put down Vanessa Redgrave of all things.
Really? Ah, dang.
It's kind of odd because, I don't really find her that attractive though. But I do remember seeing her in the first Mission Impossible movie. Just, who are you and what are you doing here? And he's like, I need $100,000 today or $150,000. She's like, oh, really? And he thought, if I might just show up, I might just give it to you.
Yeah.
And Tom Cruise is like, why? You gave him a job $125? All
right, Randall, I'm preparing you for this. And then I'm going to do mine at the end because I didn't prepare. I should have, but just give me 1 second.
So yeah, that's actually a kind of a funny moment with Vanessa Redgrave from the movie.
And big shout out to all the fans for giving us some more top 10s. All right, Randall, I've almost got everything prepared to write down yours and mine. I've got some of my list so far, but I'll write down yours. All right, number 1, are you going to do it from 1 to 10 or 10 to 1?
10 to 1. I like to count it down.
That's fine. Do whatever way you want. All right, number 10, Randall, which one's your first one?
It's number 10 from least greatest to most greatest, but all these chicks are fucking hot as hell.
Okay.
Ooh.
So number 10 is Anne Hathaway from The Dark Knight Rises.
Ooh.
She is hot.
Her ass in that catsuit is fucking amazing.
I agree. I agree. She's got a world-class ass. Nice.
Yeah.
Number 9.
Number 9 is Megan Fox in Transformers 1.
Now we're talking.
Oh, yes.
All right.
Number 8 is Emilia Clarke from Game of Thrones.
Okay.
Okay.
Number 7 is Alice Eve from Star Trek Into Darkness. There's a scene in that movie where she's like wearing only like a bra and panties, and man, her body is.
I think I know what you're talking about as well.
Number 6, Randall.
Number 6 is Kat Dennings from Two Broke Girls. I'm a boob man.
Oh, yeah.
Kat Dennings has some gigantic breasts.
Randall, exactly. Correct. They have to be either D or double Ds for sure. I don't know, but it's in the double D range for sure.
And then 5, this girl was she played the green girl in Star Trek. You remember when Captain Kirk is like messing around with that green girl, and then Uhura comes in and he hides under the bed?
Yeah. I don't remember.
Diora Baird is that green girl.
What's her name? Laura?
Diora Baird. Diora.
Oh, D Bear. Okay. D Bear.
Diora Baird.
Got it.
D-Bear.
Got it.
And then number 4 is Kate Upton. Kate Upton has been she's never had a really big starring role. I think she had one in one romantic comedy, but let me tell you, Kate Upton's breasts are off the charts.
This is true.
And she's actually a Victoria's Secret model, and like when she walks down the catwalk, her breasts are just like jiggling all over the place. It's crazy.
Randall, read what Visions just said right here.
Guys,
stop. I'm getting too horny.
Oh my God. Well, so are we. These are hot, sexy ladies, Visions. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, all these are hot to my people.
Me too. I'm getting a hard
number 3 is Jennifer Lawrence, J-Law. I'm a big J-Law fan. I love Jennifer Lawrence. I think her comments about being the first female action hero were stupid, but she is not only is she a really nice person, she's really fun, but she's also very beautiful as well.
Okay, we got two more.
Number 2 is Scarlett Johansson.
Oh yeah, that's going to be on my list too, Randall.
Scarlett Johansson has everything. She's got big breasts. She's got a nice ass. She's skinny as hell.
It's true.
I mean, if you look at her in Avengers, she's got an hourglass figure to boot. I mean,
Randall, all I have to say is, let's just put it out there. Black Widow, enough said. Black Widow.
Yeah.
That's all I have to say.
and then the last one is a personal favorite of mine.
Yes.
She's 52, but she's still beautiful even at 52, and she's one of my favorite actresses of all time.
Mhm.
Amy Jo Johnson is my number 1 pick.
Oh, well, yeah, of course. I knew that was coming, Randall. I knew. Yeah.
But you didn't know where it was coming. But yeah, number 1, Amy Jo Johnson.
Well, let's just put it out there. I'm not singling Randall out. Everybody in this community, I guarantee you, has watched some type of Power Rangers, if not the original Power Rangers. Everybody had a crush on Kimberly, if you're a guy. I mean, nothing against Trini. Trini was hot. And then whenever Trini left, Randall, what was the black girl's name that took over for Trini? I forgot her name. Oh, Aisha?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's hot too. But everybody
there were 2 women that took over for Trini. One was named Nakia Burrise, and the other one was Karen Ashley. That's the actress's name.
Yeah, Karen wasn't she Irish or British in the show?
No.
She had an accent, though.
You're thinking of Catherine Sutherland.
She had an accent, though. Some girl that played the Pink Power.
Yeah, that was Catherine Sutherland.
And where's she from? Because she had an accent.
That was the Pink Ranger, and that was from Australia. But the Yellow Ranger, Ranger, first it was Tui Trang. Then Karen Ashley took over as the Yellow Ranger, and then Nakia Burrise took over as the Yellow Ranger.
That's right. Yeah, I forgot. Aisha was the Yellow Ranger. Catherine, the girl from Australia, she took over for Kimberly. That's right.
And I actually had Catherine Sutherland as my second number 5 because I did this. Here, I'll show you.
Let me put it on you so they can see it.
So actually, I did this. So I accidentally put 2 number 5s.
Oh, that's fine, Rand. I don't think anyone cares.
So Catherine Sutherland was the other number 5. So
okay, fair enough. Yeah, I got my Power Rangers mixed up, but let's put it out there. Everybody thought Kimberly was cute at some point, you know. All right, yes. Here is Fears' top 10. I wrote down a few. Number 1, Nev Campbell, and more Nev Campbell.
Oh, wow. Really, Fears?
She's hot. Listen, if I'm telling you guys are probably
5 is Nev Campbell. You can't put more than one of the same name.
Yeah, I just said it 5 times. I'm not going to put her name down 5 times, Sega, but she's number 1 on Fear. I mean,
Fears.
I don't care if she's 40. I would die a happy man if I got to marry Nev Campbell tomorrow.
Fears.
Hey, Fears, you want to get married? I'd be like,
look at me.
Right now. Let's do it.
I'm busting your chops.
I know you're busting my chops, Sega. So, Nev Campbell, Randall, I'm going to agree with you. I have to steal this up, because I had such a crush on Kimberly, you know, as a kid. And Amy Jo Johnson is still attractive. I'm going to put Amy Jo Johnson down for number 2.
Yeah.
But the number 1 will always be Nev Campbell. And Randall, you've even agreed. You think Nev Campbell's still hot, right?
Yeah.
I mean, she's smoking.
Yeah, this is my pick for 2024. In 2025, we'll do a new list.
Yeah, in 2025, we'll do another list when we get there. All right, Amy Jo Johnson, number 3. I'm going to put another one that Randall put down because I totally agree. Sandra Bullock.
Well, that was Sega's, but yeah.
That was not my list.
I'm sorry, Sega. Okay. My bad. Sega. Sandra Bullock. There's no hiding this, Randall. Fears is quite a fan, and I've watched many videos. She's kind of an actress, I guess. Yummy Dillian. Dillian Harper is going on the list.
Yeah.
Dillian Harper. She's kind of an actress, kind of. Oh, the plumber's here? Hi, come on in. Oh, I seem to drop my wrench. That's okay. You can go ahead and drop that wrench. Oh, here, let me pick it up for you. Oh, do me here in the kitchen. And then, you know exactly what happens, so. Dillian Harper, A+ on those acting skills. All right.
Yeah.
So Nev Campbell, Amy Jo Johnson, Sandra Bullock, Dillian Harper. Again, she's kind of an actress. She's done some acting, Randall. Kylie Myers. We're going to put Kylie Myers down.
Yeah.
Kylie Myers? I never heard of her.
Oh, trust me.
She's a model.
Sega.
Oh.
No. It's not, that's not even. That's tame. That's tame, Randall, on how to say it. Sega, she has the most perfectly flawless body. I've actually tried to find flaws on her body.
Has she actually acted, though, Fears?
Yeah.
We're supposed to be doing female actors.
I'm pretty sure.
What has she acted in?
She's done on her. I don't remember what kind of commercials, Randall. She started her career. She served like 4 or 5 years in the Army or some military service. Then she became a model. Then she became an Instagram model, and because she got a lot of fame on Instagram, every once in a while I'll see a post. She hasn't posted any of her acting in a long time, but I remember she posted some videos of her being in some type of commercial. So she has not very much acting.
This is actors, though, Fears. We're talking about female actors, not
Yes.
people on the internet like Instagram.
But she has acted, so I'm gonna say it counts. So, all right, Randall, I'm gonna put Scarlett Johansson down.
Yeah,
because she is so hot. Johansson. I agree. Anne Hathaway. I'm gonna take another one. That was before you said it, Randall. That was already gonna go on my list because I liked her in. I think she's really hot in The Intern. Have you ever seen that movie, The Intern?
Oh yeah.
With Robert De Niro.
Although I thought she was at her hottest in The Dark Knight Rises.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, she had an hourglass figure, boobs busting out of her top.
I agree.
Ass amazing, legs to die for. I mean,
her hottest point in film history was The Dark Knight. I'm just saying she's also
Dark Knight Rises. Yeah,
that's her hottest peak. But I also thought she was hot in like a kind of a beautiful, cute way in The Intern. Like she had some nice dresses on, she had some nice heels on. The way she did her hair, it's a different type of hot, but she did a different type of hot look in The Intern. But
I remember that she got pretty pissed off at this reporter because he kept asking her questions about her diet.
Oh yeah,
she goes, "Why are you?" She goes, "Why are you trying to get into a cat suit?" And if I was that reporter, my answer would have been, "Yeah, but not in the way you're thinking."
Oh yeah. I think she had a reason to get pissed off. That guy kept saying stuff about her weight, and I'm thinking, yeah, we get it.
No, he was asking her, "Wow, you're really in good shape.
Why,
you're really doing good." I mean,
why?
Like, I'm telling you, like, that would be okay to say, like, hey, Ann, I think it's awesome. You got incredible shape to get in the catsuit. But he kept going on with it, and you can tell that she's getting annoyed in the interview because she's like, okay, dude, we get it. I had to work my ass.
I would
he asked her what her secret was.
And
She had a lot of boring stuff, just watching what you eat and exercising.
Yeah, and he just kept going on, and I'm like, yeah, we get it. She's in shape, and women are not all women, but some women are very sensitive about how much they weigh and how much they don't weigh, and blah blah blah. Yeah. So if I would have been that reporter, I would have said it just once.
I would have intervened and just dragged them out of there, and just or dragged Anne Hathaway out of there.
Well, I wouldn't have went that far, Sega, but I would have just, like, if I was the interviewer, I would have just said, "Hey, Anne, you look incredible. It seems like you got into incredible shape to get into the Catwoman suit. Good job for you." And then I would have moved on to another comment or another question.
Yeah, and the same thing happened to Scarlett Johansson on the set of the Avengers interviews. One guy goes like, "Well, are you wearing underwear under that suit?" And she goes, "Dude, please, this is like the 5th time somebody's asked me this question.
Exactly.
What is going on here?"
One thing about being a good interview is you keep asking interesting questions, and there's a line that you don't cross. You know what I'm saying? Wouldn't that be a fair thing to say, Randall?
Yeah.
You don't want to make the person that you're interviewing uncomfortable. You know, you want to make them as comfortable as possible. Keep it live, keep it fresh, keep the questions going, but you don't want to cross a line you don't want to cross the line and actually piss off the person that you're interviewing. All right, number 8, I'm going to put Emma Watson. I think she's a fantastic actress.
Can you do a quick recap of who your number 1 through 8 was?
I'm writing Emma Watson down. Hang on, Randall. I think Emma Watson she's a beautiful British lady. She's been in so many movies. So far,
Harry Potter comes to mind. Harry Potter does come to mind.
So far, we're great, Randall. So I'm going to do a quick recap. Number 1, Neve Campbell. Number 2, Amy Jo Johnson. Number 3, Sandra Bullock. 4, Dillian Harper. 5, Conley Myers. 6, Scarlett Johansson. Number 7, Anne Hathaway. 8 is Emma Watson. And then I'm trying to think of 2 more, and I'm coming up short. Hang on. You know what, Randall? Listen, this next lady is super old, but in her prime, she was so sexy.
Jamie Lee Curtis.
I'm going to put Jamie Lee Curtis down because she's been so hot in so many like older movies, you know?
In True Lies, oh my God, she was smoking hot.
I mean,
oh yes,
even as Lori, and you know, in Halloween, I thought she was always cute, but I get it. She's like what, 70 now? So I'm talking about old Jamie. I'm sorry, I'm talking about young Jamie Lee Curtis, like when she was in her hot prime. So I'm going to put Jamie Lee Curtis down. All right, and then number 10. Let's see. Give me 1 second.
How about Jennifer Aniston?
She is hot, Sega. What's that British lady? Kate, hang on. She was in the remake of Total Recall. Hang on.
Kate
Beckinsale.
Yeah, she's hot. I'm going to put her down at my number 10 because, Randall, the hottest she's ever been, she was so hot in that Adam Sandler comedy Click. She is so hot.
Oh, I have that movie too, Fears.
Plus, she's British. She is so hot. She is so hot. So I'm going to put – I grabbed it because I didn't know how to spell her last name, so I'm just going to write her – so that's my number 10, Randall. She is so hot. Yeah. So I'm going to put her down as my
she was really hot in Underworld. She was wearing that tight leather outfit. Oh,
she's really hot in Underworld. Oh, yeah, for sure.
Oh, yes. We can't forget Underworld. God damn.
I knew who I was thinking of. I was like, I know her first name's Kate. I just don't remember. I don't remember how you pronounce her last name. That's why
Dr. Jenkins says Betty Crocker.
Shenanigans.
Oh, my God.
Exhibitions is like Rosie O'Donnell.
Oh, my Lord. No comment. No comment.
Yes, no comment either.
And on both of those, Randall.
No comment. No comment there.
Eddie fucking Crocker. It's fucking over with. And it's hilarious.
Don't forget Aunt Jemima.
Oh, my Lord. So, to recap, my top 10, Neve Campbell, Amy Jo Johnson. Excuse me, Sega. I'm fucking talking.
Sorry.
I'm just joking. I don't care, Sega. I'm playing around. All right. Number 1, Neve Campbell. 2, Amy Jo Johnson. 3, Sandra Bullock. 4, Dillian Harper. 5, Conley Myers. 6, Scarlett Johansson. 7, Anne Hathaway. 8, Emma Watson. 9, Jamie Lee Curtis. And 10, Kate Beckinsale.
I'm trying to keep it in, but man, I'm still having a good laugh over the Aunt Jemima thing. Oh my God.
I mean, listen.
Aunt Jemima all over my flat.
Listen, everybody likes pancakes. Oh, I would assume everybody likes pancakes in the community. I love Aunt Jemima syrup. It's good syrup. It is good syrup. So I'm not going to.
I like IHOP blueberry pancakes.
Oh, yeah, Randall. Those are good. Those are good. Those are good. Good. All right. Well, I think next we're going to review. Sega, have you seen Independence Day? I just rewatched it.
I'm well aware of it, and I can definitely say the fears that when the sequel came out 20 years later, I definitely went to go see the sequel too.
I have seen the sequel, but it's been quite a long time since I've seen the sequel, so I'm gonna have.
Fair though, fears. It's been a long time since I've seen the sequel, but It's gonna be a bit much or longer for the first movie for me because I don't have the movie in my apartment. My parents have it, but I don't have it here. If I want to go watch the movie, I'll have to go to my parents' house because they're not gonna make me take the movie here and then watch it here, which is.
And to be honest, guys, I've seen this a million times, but Randall, the only reason why I got this, and I got this at Goodwill, is because I already have the Blu-ray, but this was the 20th anniversary, and before I go to work tonight, there's a 30-minute documentary on the second disc that I didn't get to watch last night, so I'm going to watch that. It's a documentary on how they made the film. So it's a 20-year anniversary edition, so I thought, oh, well, that would be cool to have another edition of it. And there's additional scenes in this and all that, so I thought we're going to go around the table and we're going to review it from 1 being the worst film ever, 10 being the best film. And each of us are going to give our 2 top favorite scenes. And everybody, I'm not going to even explain what it's about because everybody in the chat already knows what it's about. So, Randall, do you want to go first or should I? Oh, hang on. Should I go first?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, I'm going to give this one a 9 out of 10 because I think the best Alien movie ever that's ever been made so far since I've watched in my 40 years of existence.
Better than Alien?
Is I'd say the best Alien movie ever made on film, Randall, it's not this one. I think the best Alien movie so far in my 40 years of existence is Alien. The very first one. Hands down. I think that's the best Alien film ever made. E.T.'s good, this is good, but that's why I gave it
Close Encounters of the Third Kind. I would put that on a list.
That's good, but that's the reason why I gave it a 9 out of 10. Because Alien is a perfect 10 out of 10. For sure. I would give Alien and Alien 2, which is Aliens, they're both 10 out of 10s. But this is good, but it's not as good as Alien. So that's why I gave it a 9 out of 10. Yeah. My 2 favorite scenes probably is when he's explaining how to destroy them. And he's like, if we put a virus into that mothership, you know, and then Will Smith's character is like, General, with your permission, I'd like to try. Everyone thinks it's a good idea. Everyone goes away. And then Jeff Goldblum looks over at Will Smith and goes, do you really think you could fly that thing? And then, I love it, Will Smith looks over and goes, do you really think you can do all that bullshit that you just described? And they just kind of look at each other kind of dumbfounded, like, well, what's
And then later, Will Smith is flying the thing, and all of a sudden he ends up going backwards. Somebody just, that, oops. What do you mean by oops? Yeah, somebody just.
So, Randall, Sega, that's probably my first favorite little scene. Because there's so many good scenes, it's hard to pick 2, but that's one of my favorites. Number 2 is when they start smoking cigars in the alien spacecraft, and they're like, there's only one thing left to do, and then they start like kind of mocking the alien. They're like, "Hey,
it does.
Saving the bye-bye." And then Will Smith's like says to Jeff Goldblum, "Do you think they have any idea what's about to happen?" He goes, "Oh, not a chance
in hell."
And then they shoot the rocket. It hits the fucking alien, and then they fly out of the alien spacecraft or out of the alien mothership before it blows up. I'd say those 2 are my 2 favorite scenes.
Yeah.
I mean, there's other good scenes I love, but those are 2 of like my all-time favorite. I mean, I love those 2 scenes.
See, I have seen this movie, Fear. It's like I said, my parents have it. I got the sequel here, so I don't have the first movie.
Definitely a 9 out of 10. So we're gonna go around. So a Sega, what would you rate it? 1 being the worst, 10 being the best, and then give us your 2 favorite scenes, and then we'll go to Randall.
It's definitely high up there.
Okay.
I guess I'll give it a 10.
All right, and then what's your 2 favorite scenes?
Probably one of them I like is after he it's probably the scene of when he's outrunning the aliens, and then right afterwards he shoots the parachute out, and then it goes right in the alien spaceship. The ship crashes. Yep. Will Smith's character jumps out of his, and then all of a sudden he opens the thing. He's like punches him out. He's like, "Welcome to Earth." That's what I call a close encounter. And then the second scene is actually later when he's dragging it through the hot desert.
Yeah, that's
and he's just like, I should have been here. I should not be here. Here I am dragging your hot ass to the desert. With your dreadlocks hanging out the back of my parachute. Y'all coming down, acting all big and bad. Gets all angry though in a comedic way. What the heck is that sound? John.
I could have been in a
I
barbecue.
could have been a barbecue.
Exactly.
And then he finally gets he starts to grab the bear. Says, I ain't mad.
Another one of my favorite scenes, I love it. I will recreate it, my friends. He goes, "I'm sorry, Captain. This is a restricted area." He goes, "You can't come in." And then I love how Will Smith. He kind of looks down, and goes, "Okay, all right, come here." He goes, "You want to see my clearance? How about this?" And the guy's like, "Oh shit!" And he's like, "Let him pass." And then Will Smith's like, "Get the hell out of my way." That's scene.
Yes.
But it's the deliberate Sega. He's like, "Okay, come here.
Yeah.
You want to see my clearance? Look at this." And he pulls a tarp back, and the guy's like, "Oh shit!" I love that scene. That's another good scene.
Yeah, that's actually pretty funny. Actually,
that's a good one. Those are good. Those are good.
That's kind of funny how you recreated it your own way there, Fears.
I do my very best, Sega. I do my very best. I try to recreate the scenes as best I can. All right, Randall. 2 favorite scenes, and what would you rate it? 1 through 10. 1 being the worst, 10 being the best.
I'd give it a 9.5.
Cool. 2 favorite scenes that you like.
Can I give you 4 favorite scenes?
Go for it, Randall.
Because it's 9.5. It's definitely a classic. It's definitely one of the greatest movies of all time.
Yeah.
One of my favorite scenes is when the alien pops out of the spaceship and Will Smith just like freaking uppercuts him in the face and he goes, "Welcome to Earth."
And he's like, "That's what I call a close encounter." And literally, he just straight up like punches the alien in the face. And you know what's funny is that's not even the alien's actual face. Like the alien has this like big suit on, and it looks like a face. And then in the surgery area, they unopen it, and then the alien's face is like in the middle. So he actually punches the suit, but he just punches it like a full-on blown punch to the face, and he's like, "Welcome to Earth." That's what I call a close encounter. You know.
The second favorite scene is when the president arrives and he's talking to Brent Spiner and he goes, "Wow, you got really long hair." And he's like, "Yeah, we don't get out much." You know,
that's a good one. I like. Yeah, that's a good one.
Wait, that was Brent Spiner.
The Bill Pullman speech is a classic.
Oh yeah, the speech like we celebrate our Independence Day. That speech is great.
Yeah, that's one of the greatest speeches of all time.
It's good. It's good. It's definitely good.
And then the last one is where shit blows up. You know,
without a doubt.
They blow up the White House. They blow up a big skyscraper. They blow up like the highway. And there's a scene in the movie where like the people are like leaving the highway and they go into that underground parking lot. And the fire's coming, and then the dog jumps into the car at the last minute and gets saved.
She's like Boomer. She's like Boomer, Boomer, Boomer. And the dog like hops from one car to the other. And if he would have been like a tiny
2 seconds later, he would have been a crispy.
He would have been a roasted dog. He jumps in midair. She catches the dog. She
It really would have been a hot dog.
That steel.
A hot dog, yeah, Sega.
So Boomer, the dog, jumps. She catches him with the arms. Then she kicks the door closed with her foot, and then she like puts her body to like the back of the steel parking structure. And I'm telling you, if he would have been like 1 second slower, that dog would have been dead for sure, without a doubt.
Yeah.
That's a good.
There are tons of classic moments that there's actually a fifth scene I like when the alien like hooks it into Brent Spiner's head and Bill Pullman's like, "What do you want? Is there any way we can have peace?" And like Brent Spiner is talking because he's being mind controlled by the alien, and like Brent Spiner's like, "No peace."
And they're like, "What do you want us to do? Die."
Yeah.
Die.
What is it you want us? Actually, I could do it a little better. So he's like, "But we could come up with a negotiation. We could have a truce.
Yeah, exactly.
Coexist.
Sega Randall
have a truce.
Sega Randall.
Peace.
It's a cool scene, but it's a creepy scene. Like he's literally like, "What do you want us to do?
What is it you want us to do?"
It's a good scene, but it's a creepy.
Mr. President, is that why? No, sir.
Creepy but cool scene. I mean, I love it. Awesome.
Yeah, I like how the guys are like, one of them is like, is that glass bulletproof? And they're all like, no, sir. They start pulling out pistol sticks and start shooting the alien right through the glass.
Randall, I like the bickering scene between the father and the dad, and he's like,
Brad's
well, I
like,
can't get over. They're cutting you off. No one's cutting you off. No one's cutting you off. He's like, all right, I don't want to argue. I don't want to argue. Just get to the White House as quickly and as efficiently as possible. You know, that scene's good too.
Mm-hmm.
That scene's good too. It is a classic. Well, I want to thank all my guests for coming on today. We've been going for 2 hours and 24 minutes, my friends. I'm going to end it by myself because I want to talk about a couple of things by myself. But Sega, thanks so much for being on. Randall, thanks so much for being on.
I need to be going. I need to make some supper because I plan to go see a movie tonight.
Oh, nice. So what movie are you seeing tonight, Sega?
Twisters.
Nice.
My mom's
I'm going to karaoke
and I'm
tonight.
like beating myself right now, just asking, when am I going to go see it? I've decided I'm like beating myself right now, like just like this. When am I gonna go see it?
Well, it's funny that you mentioned Twisters, Sega, because me and you are going to be doing a show on Sunday, and we're going to both review it. Tomorrow on Saturday, the Fears Man is going to go see Twisters. Of course, I'll film a vlog, so I'll be like 15 vlogs behind, but I will film my reaction at the actual theater. And me and Sega are going to review it tomorrow. I mean on Sunday. Excuse me.
Sunday.
So look forward to that live stream between me and the great Sega Can't Gamer. Oh, yeah.
Yes.
So, Randall, what are your weekend plans, my friend?
Karaoke.
Now, Randall, your best, I always forget, I know it was over 100. Your best night ever at karaoke was $140?
177.
Okay, I was kind of close. I couldn't remember. Randall, the goal for this weekend should be 100. It doesn't matter if it's $1 higher or $25 higher. Your goal is to get over $170. Over.
Okay.
So I want a full report, Randall, when you get back from karaoke. I don't care how late it is this weekend. Give me a call. Let me know.
All right. What if it's 6 a.m?
I don't care, Randall. You call me as soon as, because Fears Man will probably be snoozing by 6 a.m, but since you are one of my best friends, I want to hear about karaoke. I don't care how late it is.
Okay.
Because I can always go back to sleep, buddy, but I want a full analysis, a full report, my friends.
All right, later.
All right, well, big shout out to Sega and Randall. I'll see you guys later. Peace out, and we will do this again. Hopefully the next time it won't be too long because, man, the last time we did this, like I said, was about 6 or 7 months ago. So we'll definitely do this again sometime, my friends.
Yeah, if we do this again, Fears, and you want top 10 lists, tell me at least an hour ahead of time so I can formulate my lists.
I'm going to do that, too. Because I should have had them ready to go. But, yeah, I will definitely let you know, Randall. I will let you know.
Yeah, let me know like an hour or two ahead of time, and then I'll drop the list.
Same here, actually.
It's really hard to come up with things on the spot.
I wasn't trying to put Sega, Randall, I wasn't trying to put you guys on the spot. I usually just think about it whenever I do it alone. I just do it right here in the moment because I've got all the time in the world, but you guys don't have all the time in the world. I understand. So the next time we do this, I will definitely let you guys know way in advance, and hopefully the next time we can get more of the guys in.
I think it needs 48 hours.
Visions would have came in, but he said, "Fears, my mic is cut. It goes in, it goes out. It goes, it works, it doesn't work." So hopefully I told Visions, no worries. The next time your mic is working, just let me know because I love these are like some of the best live streams I like to do. I like to get all the guys in, and we just bullshit about movies. And it's been quite a long time since we've had Lord Visions in the show. So
yeah.
So hopefully next time we do this, we can get like you. Me, Randall, Sega, maybe Richie, Pixel, Visions. Anybody else that wants to come in, at least like I'd love to get like 7, 8, 9, or like tons of the guys from the community in. That would be great. I think that would be a lot of fun. So yeah.
Wait until New Year's Eve, Fears. Do a big New Year's stream and just invite them all in.
Like basically, you know what we're gonna do on my birthday or near my birthday. We're gonna have a drunk stream, and then of course we're gonna do a drunk.
Of course.
We're going to do a drunk stream on either Christmas Eve or Christmas Day. And then, of course, on New Year's, the Fears Man I'll be drinking a lot of Crystal Skull vodka. I actually need to buy some. I only have a little bit left back in the
Most likely we were doing this New Year's though. I'll be having a big, I'm having a big giant premiere on my YouTube channel, but I wouldn't mind being there and here as well.
Oh yes, Sega. Yeah, like we'll definitely.
But yeah, I'm gonna be probably been two-phased, like focusing on here at the stream and then focusing on the premiere. But I'll try and do both.
Sega, let's put it this way. Fears has got a lot of vlogs to catch up on, a lot of streams, a lot of exciting things to come. Then when Fears Man comes back, I've actually already made some Fears Man videos, and I've saved them on my hard drive, so they're ready to go whenever Fears Man 26 comes back. Randall already gave me permission, the newest campaign video, when Fears Man 26 comes back, whenever that is. That's going to be one of the first ones that I upload, Randall. Mm-hmm. And thank you again for making that campaign video. I laughed my ass off. I thought it was fantastic.
Yeah.
So anyway, I know you guys are tired. I'm going to continue the show, but I want to thank Randall and Sega. Real quick, I'm going to give Randall a chance to promote whatever he wants to promote, and then we'll give Sega. So Randall, go ahead and promote whatever you want to promote.
Remember to go on to Amazon.com and look for my books. The little memory book, 7 Little Tricks That Make a Big Difference.
Okay.
Quantify and Achieve Your Goals. The book on comedy. Every Day is Magic. The 13 Most Common Fiction Writing Mistakes and How to Fix Them Too. And my final book on magic that is going to get a second edition sometime this year. The Tiny Book of Awesome Magic. And check out my 2 YouTube channels, Cammyman 2021 and The Merit Magic. And if you want to follow me on Instagram, my name is Cammyman, all lowercase, one word.
Nice. All right. Well, that was Randall. Thank you so much, Randall. And then before you go, Randall, let's give Lord Sega a chance to promote. All right, Sega.
Make sure you follow the Sega Kick Gamer 22 on Twitch. I'm just getting ready to return in a few weeks, and I'm a couple of weeks now, but I'm kind of excited. The streams are probably coming back, but make sure you follow the Twitch channel. I'm going for 1,000 followers right now. I'm almost there.
That's awesome. Well, Sega, I wish you the best of luck, my friend. And be sure to follow the Sega Camp Gamer and Wear Camp on YouTube also, my friends. Also.
Yes. And I follow the Sega Camp Gamer here on YouTube. I think that's about it.
All right. Well, I'm going to let you guys go. Randall, when I get done with the stream, I'm going to give you a call. All right, buddy? Oh, no, I can't, Randall, because you're about to go to karaoke. So call me when you get done with karaoke. All right? All right.
Seriously?
Cool. All right, well, this is Fears, and this is Randall, and this is
Sega.
And I'll see you guys later. Peace out. Thanks for coming in, you guys. Laters. All right, Randall, well, thank you so much for being my co-host, my friends. It was a lot of fun with you and with Sega, buddy. And we definitely will do this again sometime.
Yeah. And
LC's in the house, so next time we'll definitely get LC in. And I think I'm going to invite LC in after you take off. Catch up with LC, because I don't think he's at work anymore, or he should be home from work by now. So, LC, I'm going to send you the link. But Randall, thanks a lot. And I think we should tell the fans, not this weekend, but hopefully next week sometime, me and Randall are going to hang out. And I'll definitely film. I'm not going to film a lot, Randall, because I just want to hang out with you off camera, but we'll film a little bit, you know. Mm-hmm. We're gonna go do some fun things next week, my friend.
Okay.
So Randall's been very busy, as you should, taking care of your mom. I understand all that stuff, Randall, but man, I miss hanging out with you. So it was good to hang out with you on this live. But buddy, we will hang out either next week or next weekend. We'll figure it out. Mm. So yeah, all right, buddy. I'll see you later.
Peace
out, dude. Later. Randall's still here. Randall. You're not frozen, Randall. You lie, Randall. You're not frozen at all. Let's see how long Randall can keep this face going. I'm just going to keep it on you, Randall, and see how long. Randall's the master at this. Randall could probably hold it all day, my friends. I saw you blink. There you go, Randall. I knew it. Randall, you are good at that, Randall. You are good. That was funny. All right, Randall. Well, I'll let you go. But thanks a lot so much for coming on the show, my friend. Do not forget to follow Randall at Cameo Man 2021 and his second channel, The Mayor of Magic, my friend. All right. Peace out, Randall. I will see you later, my friend. You're not going to go, are you, Randall?
Well, you control it, don't you? Do I have to go?
I mean, I can let you go, or you can go. That's what I was waiting. I was waiting for you to take off. There you go. My bad, Randall. I didn't know that's what you were waiting for. Vision says, bye-bye, Randall. Let's see here. Randy looks like... No, he doesn't, Walter. No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. Well, big shout-out to Sega and Randall for coming in. That was a lot of fun. And Heroes, I know you're rolling up a Blizzy, and I haven't had Heroes in the show in a long time. So, Heroes, I'm going to send you the link, and we'll catch up. I've been wanting to hang out with Heroes for a while. I've been so busy at work, catching up on videos, dealing with the drama and all that bullshit. So, it's been a lot. But me and Heroes are definitely going to get it together here at some point and play some video games. Heroes, you check the... Heroes, you check the I'm having a brain fart here. Check the Discord. My bad. I'm getting a little tired. I'm gonna send it to you in a message. There you go, Heroes. If you can, if you can't come in, I understand. Or if you're tired from work, I get it, buddy. I totally understand. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. That was a lot of fun, my friends. It was good to have all the guys in, just chilling, just talking about movies, talking about ladies, the top 10 hot actresses. I understand Jamie Lee Curtis is like super old now, but man, in her prime, she was hot. I don't care about Neve Campbell. I don't care if she's 90. I don't care if she's 105. Fears would still marry her. She will always be my top favorite celebrity. She's one of the most hottest women on the face of the planet. To each their own, my friends, but she is, without a doubt, sexy Sidney Prescott. No matter how many Ghostface she kills, there's no Ghostface that would ever kill Sidney Prescott. If they actually kill her visions, like Sidney Prescott in the movie, I would be sad because, like, Sidney Prescott, it started with her, it should end with her. Or they would do some crazy shit that, like, Sydney would be so fucked up about all the past Ghostface adventures that she becomes a Ghostface and, like, kills Gale Weathers or, whatever, So there's many options to go. But anyway, I'm telling you, she is a hot tamale. She is definitely a hot tamale. We're just waiting for Heroes. Hang on. Give me 1 second here. Heroes, you are more than welcome to come in, my friend. Let me know. Give me 1 minute. Hey, take as much time as you want, buddy. No worries. I understand. So yeah. Wait, is Heroes live? Oh, I didn't. You said I'm almost done here. Let me see if you're live. I didn't know you were live, Heroes. Oh, my bad. Let me see. Let me check. I've been streaming for a while, my friend. Let me see if he's live. Let's see here. Oh, no, you're not live. Okay, I just wanted to make sure. I was like, oh, man, I'm like, if Heroes is live, I'm like, I owe you an apology. I don't don't mind overlapping, but, everyone loves Heroes and everyone, mostly everyone likes my lives. Not everybody, but mostly. So I don't like to overlap Sega. I don't like to overlap Richie or Heroes or Randall. You know, it does happen from time to time, but I haven't had Heroes in a stream, and it's been a minute. I think he was in a stream like a month or two ago, but it's definitely been a minute. So yeah, oh, I hear you, Dr. Jenkins. You know, we're all busy from time to time. I get it. I understand. Well, while we're waiting for Heroes, let's. I'm gonna select 2 watches. I made some room for some. I've got a lot. I've been trying to fill this up. I haven't been using my TV shelf because before I buy a new shelf, I'm like, I should put some Blu-rays on my TV shelf, fill this bad boy up. Once this is filled up and my TV shelf, then I'll eventually buy a new shelf because I am planning to buy a new shelf. I'm going to go to IKEA. I'm going to measure from the top of the ceiling down. Once I have those measurements, then I'm just going to go to IKEA, get one. Either I'll assemble it myself or they'll because I know you can get one already pre-assembled. So hopefully I can find one the same color as this because my dad, whenever my mom and dad were living in the mansion, he or my mom bought these 2. And then once they moved into like a small ranch house because the mansion was their dream home. And it was just my mom and dad were getting older and they said, you know, we can't keep up with all this cleaning, which, I mean, it had like 38 rooms in it, you know. I'm not bragging or anything. It just, I understand why they, in their retirement years, they converted to a small ranch house. And they're like, hey, John, do you want this for your apartment? Like, we bought some new shelves for our ranch house. And I was like, yeah. I'm like, I would love it. I'm like, those would be great in my apartment. I could put a whole bunch of movies on it. And my dad was like, they're all yours. So hopefully I can find something this wood color. So, yeah. But while we're waiting for Heroes, let's select 2 movies to watch tonight because I watched this last night. It was pretty good. The only thing I need to watch is that 30-minute documentary that I didn't get to, so I'm going to watch that 30-minute documentary. Let's go over to the wall, my friends, and we'll select something. I'm still trying. I got this box. I'm still trying. I bought so many movies on my vacation. I haven't even got. I've got a good dent in it, but I haven't watched all of the ones from my trip. Let's see here. I think I'm going to go with a horror movie. I'm going to go with Pet Sematary. This is not the old one. I think this is a remake of the old one. I'm pretty sure. So I'm going to watch them out of order. So Pet Sematary. Hey, what's up, Richie? What's up, buddy? So I'm going to watch Pet Sematary tonight. And then, let's see here. I think I'm going to watch this one with Anne. Speaking of Anne Hathaway, she's in this. So I think those are the 2 watches for tonight, my friends. Because I want to do some more editing. Because and let me just reiterate before Heroes gets here. One video I enjoyed editing was the fixing of my car. Just to let you guys know, my car finally got fixed, and you guys saw it in the end of the vlog. I really didn't want to make the other video, but I felt like you guys already know why I hid the main channel, but I was like, some people don't know. A couple of people were asking me, like when I went to Jeff's last convention, they're like, Fears, they're like, it's none of our business, and they're like, we're not trying to pull up any more drama, and I was like, good, because I don't want any more drama. I've had enough drama to last me a fucking lifetime. Excuse my language, but I have. And a whole bunch of people came up to me at the convention, they're like, did you get rid of it? Did you lose it? Did they strike you? I said, any and all that. I said, I struck some of theirs. They struck some of mine. I said, I don't want any more bullshit. And I said, I'm just going to make a video about it. But I told Jeff when I was at his convention, that's one of the next videos. So one of the next videos I'm going to try to edit tonight. Hopefully I can get it all done. I've started was the whatever the Collectors Fest, whatever that one was called. So I'm going to work on that one. And then some of the retro con stuff where I met Adam the Woo. So that I'm editing those both, but I'm gonna try and edit them in order. So but I told everybody at the give me 1 second, heroes. I told everybody at the convention. Some people don't know, so I'm like, it would be great if I could just make a video and be like, listen, I didn't make this video for people to feel sorry about me. I didn't make this video for sympathy. Just, I'm going to lay out the facts. People's been harassing me. People's been bullying me. They've stole some of my videos and all the bullshit. So I said, here it is. I don't want to talk about it anymore. I said, Fears Man 26 will be back at some point. Because I've heard some people say that it's gone forever. It's not gone forever. So believe whatever you want to believe, but that's the reason why I made it. I really didn't want to, but I was like, let's just get it done and over with because people want to know. So yeah, I sent you the link, heroes, on Discord. So I messaged you on Discord. So you're more than welcome to come in. So yeah. So whenever you get a chance, let's just put it this way. I hope the worst is behind me. So I really hope the worst is behind me and all that. Give me 1 second, heroes. I'm in already. I don't see you. I didn't see your thing pop up. Let me send you the link again. Oh, there you are. There you are. Now you just popped in. For a minute, I was like looking. I was like, I can't find heroes. Heroes, you just popped in now. All right, here we go. Here's heroes. For a minute, I was like looking. I was like, yeah, heroes, what's up? Heroes, you just popped in now. All right, here we go. Here's heroes.
Yo.
Heroes, what's up?
What's good, B? What's going on?
What's up, dude? I can hear all that background shit.
Yeah, that's your voice. You can hear yourself. Let me mute this shit.
I know. I was like, hopefully he can mute it. But yeah. What's up, dude? It's like, I would have invited you while Sega and Randall was. I know the only reason why I didn't is because for some reason Sega's got something against you. And I was like, can we just end the feud here, please? You know,
for some reason, you're crazy. Yo, you believe that dude freaking messaged me? I mean, this dude sent me a message, bro, talking about, I don't know what his problem is. Remember on the stream, I said, yo, I don't have no issues. Remember, I'm like, oh. And even right now, I say I'm cool. I don't have no problem with it. I did me fucking.
I said I didn't him on your behalf. I hope you don't mind.
I'll tell you one thing though.
A few days ago, I messaged him and said, Sega, look, I'm friends with Heroes. I'm friends with you. I said Heroes likes to joke around a lot. He doesn't mean anything about all the Resi shit. Him just tease you. I said, Sega, I said, if I was you, I would just squash it and be like, hey, Heroes, I know you were kidding around. Let's just be cool. But Sega's his own person. I can't force him to do it. So I did try. I think he's gotten better at getting along with you. But
this dude calls me, sends me a message, right? Says, oh, remember how I said I opened up a Twitch account?
Yeah.
I'm gonna start streaming all of the Marvel movies on there. So
nice.
Whoever hasn't seen all of the Marvel movies, I'm gonna have a Marvel marathon on Twitch.
Nice.
Because you can't stream on YouTube, you know?
Yeah.
So I said, okay, I'm gonna do the Marvel marathon. I'm gonna do it on Twitch. That way I can get a bunch of followers and everybody can start following whoever hasn't. Fucking yo. I got Funko Fonzarelli in the house.
Yo, what's up, dude?
What up,
it's been a while. Yeah, man.
He's ready for the next challenge.
I'm not. I almost died on camera, for God's sakes. I'm good with all the challenges. Fuck that Tabasco sauce, that what is it, the bomb shit?
Remember he came out with that in Casper.
I almost died.
Fuck that bomb shit, man. The only time I would ever do that again is if they actually invited me on the actual hot ones. It would be worth it. Because one viewing on the actual hot ones, I would skyrocket into fucking oblivion because that show is way popular than me and Hero's show put together. So I would just force it down me on that show, but if it's just us hanging out as guys, that's never going to happen again. I almost died, I swear. I didn't throw up just once. I threw up not once, like 5 times. It was And I feel bad. I was in your neighborhood, vomiting inside your house, vomiting. I vomited on your lawn, in your driveway. I almost vomited in my own fucking car. It was
Oh man, I remember that.
torrential, man.
I remember that.
Those good times.
Yeah, good times. Good times. That shit was just like 2 years ago. A year ago. Not even last year, right?
I believe so. Yeah, last year.
It was last year.
Not last year, 2 years ago, but yeah.
Maybe like 2 years ago.
2 years. Freaking. What was I gonna say? So yeah. So I'm gonna do the Marvel Marathon. You know, and I really want to just do that on Twitch, right? Because I do my gaming on YouTube. I really don't. You know, I don't care. So
Yeah.
I mentioned that on the stream that day. All good, right? Bro, and everything was good, right? And then I wake up the next day, my dude, and I got a message on YouTube talking about this dude left me a message, your boy, talking about, yo, I ain't even lying to you, B. Hold up. I'm gonna read the shit word for motherfucking
And I'll be honest, I try to stay out of the drama. I'm like, Sega, I'm your friend. I'm Rezzy's friend. I'm LC's friend. I'm like, you guys work it out. I'm like, I don't want any more drama.
Look, the dude says, look, I ain't even bullshit. Look,
I see it. Yeah, I see it.
that one right there, that's your boy.
Yep, I see it.
It's like he says, dude, you're just twisting the knife, creating the Twitch channel. Like, what the fuck does my content have to do with his shit?
I think
And on top of that, I don't even know what he does. I'm not subscribed to him. I don't watch his YouTube.
I think it's because Sega loves to play video games on Twitch, and I think he thinks, oh, if Heroes and Villains Collectibles is on Twitch, he's gonna steal my thunder. And I tried to.
Oh yeah. So what about all those? My dude, I don't even have followers on Twitter. I just started.
Exactly.
I got three, and look at it, and then like, you know what I mean? It's three, and you bitching. I heard him say he had like almost 1,000, right? You know what I said to myself when I heard that on stream? I said, damn, man, that's what's up. That's good for you. So
Yeah.
to myself, you know what I mean? Because I don't got no problem. I'm like, man, that's what's up. I know it ain't that easy.
So
This motherfucker be having the nerve to fucking subscribe to somebody he doesn't like to talk shit.
And I messaged Sega a couple of days ago, and I said, Sega, I basically said this. It's not word for word, but I basically, in a nutshell, said, Sega, you've got over 1,000 followers. I think you'll be okay. I'm like, Heroes and Villains is like any other Twitch caster, YouTuber. He just wants to get his content out. I said, Sega, I swear on my soul, he means no ill will. He won't affect your channel. And I think
what does his channel have to do with my channel? Like, you understand? That's like,
I understand.
And you yourself had problems with him back in the days because of the same shit. He'd be, what was it? He told you, don't stream at 6 o'clock because I stream at 6 o'clock. Nigga, what the fuck?
Well, it took Sega a long time. I had to explain it to him many times. I'm like, Sega, there's many people that stream in our community. Richie streams, LC streams, I stream, Randall streams from time to time. Carrie used to stream. I said, it doesn't matter if you overlap. I said, whatever fan wants to watch whatever stream, they can watch me for a little bit, hop over to LC, hop over to Carrie, whatever.
And look, on the real, like I said, once again, I don't have any hate towards it, but it's like, why are you talking shit? On top of that, Twitch, you're doing gaming. I do my games on YouTube. I just want Twitch to watch the Marvel movies. You don't watch movies on your Twitch.
No,
we're doing two different things. We're doing two different things on Twitch. I watch movies, you game. What the fuck's wrong with you?
And I think he understands now. I mean, I did my best because I was like, well, I don't want
really, because I got that message 2 days ago. I mean, does he understand now as in today? Or because I don't think he gets it.
I think I didn't know that you got that message 2 days ago. I know you said you told me about this stuff a couple of days ago, and I said, you know what? Hopefully LC doesn't mind. I'm gonna message on his behalf and because I'm both of you guys' friends. So I sat Sega down. I have him on Facebook. I called him.
I still have no problems. I know I'm talking shit, but because he was talking shit to me, but I have no problems with him. You know what I mean?
In a nutshell, I said this. I called him up on Facebook. I said, Sega, this is none of my business, but listen.
Hold on. We got Mama Rezzy in the house. What's up, baby girl?
So I said, Sega, basically, in a nutshell, I said this. I said, Sega, he doesn't mean any ill will to your channel. He doesn't mean any ill will to you. I said, Heroes, he cracks jokes with me. And I said, he's cracked jokes with you. I said, it's nothing personal. I said, I'm your friend. I'm his friend. I'm Rezzy's friend. I said, he's not going to destroy your Twitch channel. I said, Sega, you've got more followers on Twitch, you know, and most likely I'm going to follow you too on Twitch whenever I get a chance here, is because I'm going to follow you, and I follow I'm going to follow you. I follow Sega. I follow Rezi on there. Whenever I was hanging out with Sam, I followed him. So I only follow a couple of people on Twitch too. You know,
like I said, it's mainly because regardless, like I said, every couple of years I have my own for myself. I get together and I get the kids. I have a Marvel movie marathon. Whenever I mainly do it when it's a big Avengers movie.
Yeah, I remember you saying that.
From Iron Man 1 all the way to what we're gonna do. So if anybody hasn't seen all the Marvel movies, and I will be doing some Disney Plus shows. So if you haven't seen that, it'll be cool. You know what I mean? Because not everybody's into it. Or I've gotten messages where people don't know, hey, what order do I gotta watch these fucking movies? You know what I mean?
I remember you said that recently on one of your streams, like, hey, the reason why I'm going to do a Twitch is, one, I love watching Marvel movies, and I don't remember what live stream you did on your channel, but you said on one of them recently, hey, whenever a new Marvel movie comes out, I do like a big like movie marathon type of thing.
Yeah. And so I figured, since I do it regardless, I'm like, yo, let me just do it on. I'm like, yeah, man, where can I do a movie stream? Because YouTube is fucked up. So I found out you could do it on. I just found out just recently, like last week. That's why I came up with the idea, because I thought Twitch was just for gaming. I'm like, yo, I don't really care about gaming because I game on YouTube. So if I could watch movies on Twitch, that'll be like a whole different audience. And it ain't gonna be easy. Like I said, it ain't gonna be easy because right now
I think you're fine. I think you're gonna be fine. I think Sega finally gets it. If he doesn't, I'll try to talk to him again.
I know I'm gonna be fine. I don't really care about that.
Just sometimes, because I don't mean to bring up Sega's disability. I think Sega gets confused sometimes.
I don't lose sleep.
And I think it'll be fine. I think I tried. I'm like, Sega, there's already enough drama in this community. I'm like, you don't want any more. I don't want any more. I get a lot of drama. I want all of it to go away. I've been trying to get my channels back to normal. I think you guys will be fine. But dude, I cannot wait to come over. I know I keep.
Yeah, Funko Fonzarelli's asking about your channel. Yeah, man. He got 2 channels, right? Yeah. So like his main channel, man, he has some haters fucking reporting him to him on his channel. Like, yo, and then you look at the video, and it's this motherfucker on his own channel, and then YouTube was trying to they're trying to take his channel down, his main channel.
Well, it's because there's a channel out there that's like faking to be me, and I don't like it. I have never stolen anyone's video, and they steal out of my videos. They steal out of my videos, and they try to.
The channel is the real Fears, but Fears is on these videos. So he's like, yo. So he'll take the videos and be like, oh, this guy. But it's like, oh, this is my video. I'm the only one on the video. How am I stealing my own video?
Exactly. So whoever this guy is, obviously he's doing it to get a rise out of me, Funko, and I'm just so sick of the bullshit. So I finally just stopped reporting those videos. And if you get 3 strikes on any channel, it's 3 strikes and you're out, like baseball. So I had to hide my channel because I'm not going to lose my main channel for anyone. I've put so much hard work and effort into it. It's just not worth it,
Yeah, I don't like that your camera shows more than I want to. Because like when I stream.
Oh, sorry, man.
Now you're good. But
sorry. Okay, my camera doesn't show anything.
No. Because I got the. I'm fucking dying.
Don't die.
I'm fucking dying, man.
I see that. But no, man, everything is slow. Funko, LC, everything's finally starting to get back to normal, I hope. Knock on wood. You have good, and I'll be honest, I've had good times on YouTube. I've had bad times, but I really have been trying just to, get, I mean, you guys have heard me on stream. A few years I've had to force a smile. You can't not let them get you down. They know sometimes that it doesn't bother me. They know sometimes it does get me down. It's very stressful, but my whole reasoning of my channels, even before I met the community, even before I met you guys, was always to make good content, make people laugh, have a good time, and I'm trying to get back to that,
Yeah.
So I hope that the worst is behind me and we can just move forward. I really hope, So Yeah, it's been a bunch of crazy shit. It really has. But LC, whenever I get a chance between work and I know you got, you're busier than me. You got the wife and the kids and the family and your job and stuff.
Hey, to Franco McCoy. Yeah, I got Discord. Make sure to hit up the Heroes and Villains Collectibles Discord. Yeah.
And I've been trying to go less and less in your Discord, LC. Nothing against you, but there's so many haters in there too, So it's a lot. It's a lot of shit. But whenever we get a chance, hopefully we can hang out before Christmas because I know you always invite me to your Christmas party, which is always a blast.
Hey, real quick, son. I got something to talk about. I got a subject we could talk about real quick.
What's up?
I want your opinion because we haven't talked about it. This is the first time we stream.
Okay.
What did you think about Deadpool and Wolverine?
Loved it. I loved it. 10 out of 10. I can't remember if I gave it a 10 out of 10 or a 9 out of 10. The first scene, he's literally using.
I'll be honest. Look. I love the movie, right? I give it a 9, right? It would have been a perfect 10. The only thing that missed out on that extra point was it needed the X-Men. We needed more X-Men. We didn't have Cyclops, Storm. We didn't have. If we would have had the X-Men come in, I'm talking about fucking James Marsden, Halle Berry, the old school. If we would have had them in the movie, 10 out of 10.
I think the reason why they didn't put enough X-Men in it is because Deadpool always makes that joke. Like, he breaks the fourth wall and says, hey, this is a big mansion. Where the hell is everybody? Oh, it's just us 3 or 4 people. And fuck everybody else,
Yeah, but the movie is supposed to be a send-off for the Fox characters. So if it's supposed to be a send-off, my dude, some people from the X-Men movie tweeted, hey, I would have came if I would have got the phone call. Obviously, a bunch of them would have came back.
Trust me, I would have loved some X-Men cameos.
That's what I thought. I'm like, you're gonna have the X-Men. It's a send-off. We're sending off Fox. When you think about Fox, you think about the X-Men. I mean, yeah, you had what? You had Pyro. And fucking,
what a good cameo would have been? A good cameo would have been Halle Berry come back as Storm. That would have been a great cameo.
Yeah.
Halle Berry, I thought it was because on Instagram.
They could have surprised it. Like that one scene where we got fucking, what the fuck, what you thought about Gambit?
You know what? Like, I think Gambit is a cool character, but I like. When Hugh Jackman, I think it was in the X-Men Origins when you see, or not in Origins, whenever you see Wolverine meet Gambit the first time.
Yeah, that's Wolverine Origins when he meets the first Gambit.
Yeah, I like that version of Gambit over this new version.
You fucking crazy. You fucking crazy, son. Comic book Channing Tatum, you couldn't get a more accurate.
I think
he whooped ass more. Watch both a fucking Gambit side by side. Who whooped ass more? Come on.
Trust me. I just like that look better.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Listen, that one other Gambit from the first movie, for what he was cast for what he did for that part, was good. Yeah, I would have loved to see more. Obviously, I'm like, damn, man, let me see more of this Gambit. But we didn't get it. You know what I mean?
Listen, I'm not dogging on the new Gambit. I like both versions of it. Trust me, I like both versions, hands down. I just prefer the first one over this new one. I love that Blade came back.
Blade, what you thought about Blade?
Blade's fucking amazing. I love Blade.
You know that there's a petition. Ryan Reynolds came out yesterday, tweeted he's trying to get a fucking Blade movie done. But it ain't gonna happen, man. Yeah, he put up there, let's send Blade up with he said he put a bunch of stuff, right? He said, let's give Blade the Wolverine send-off, and then he said hashtag.
And I also saw something online. I don't know if I saw it on Google or Instagram. Somebody online said that Wesley Snipes is the oldest, person to keep his original character going. Like, he's the oldest person to ever keep, some people play a superhero, then they move on.
Yeah.
I read online somewhere that he's had he got the Guinness Book of World Records. He's the longest living actor to still keep a superhero going, something like that. I would love another Blade. I love
Wesley Snipes. Yeah, you know what I would like, to be honest. they're not gonna they're not gonna remake it. Okay, they're not gonna remake it because remember they want Mahershala Ali to be the new Blade. You're gonna get people confused. And Marvel don't do Elseworlds like DC. You could say, yo, this is the Blade Elseworld. It takes place in his own universe, and we can give it an ending. You know, that would be cool. But Elseworlds is a DC thing, not a Marvel thing. You know what I mean? So I'm like, but what would be cool is if you had Mahershala Ali as Blade and you had Wesley Snipes as Whistler.
Yeah.
Then it would be like passing on the torch. You got them both in the same movie. It would be fucking awesome.
And you know the thing about Blade is I love Blade. I love Whistler. I think they made a critical mistake though. They should have never killed Whistler. Like Whistler is like Blade's sidekick. You know, he makes a good sidekick. And I loved Blade 1, 2, 3. Now him coming back as Wolverine and Deadpool. I would love to. I doubt they'll do it, but I would love to see just Wesley Snipes just on his own, like a fourth one. And I think one of the funniest scenes is in Blade 3 where Blade looks at Ryan Reynolds' character and he's like, "And what is this? What is this? Fuck you! Like, what is this?" He goes, "You guys think this is a motherfucking joke?" I love that scene. It's fucking.
When he got the bazooka, he's like, there's only one Blade, and there's never gonna be one Blade.
Yeah, that one's.
And then Deadpool looks at the camera like, is anybody gonna tell him?
Exactly. And then I love all the bickering where he looks and he goes, "Yeah, I'm good. Like Blade goes, "Yeah, I'm good." You know what scene I'm talking about?
Did you know? Fun fact. Did you know Cowboy Deadpool was voiced by Matthew McConaughey? Did you know that Lady Pool was voiced by Ryan Reynolds' wife? Baby Pool was voiced by Ryan Reynolds' baby.
Really?
And Kid Pool was voiced by Ryan Reynolds' daughter, his oldest daughter.
That is new to me.
Literally, the Deadpool family is his whole family. Another fun fact.
That's awesome.
When the creator of Lady Deadpool created Lady Deadpool, he created her because he was watching I don't know what show was it, Gossip Girl or whatever, that Blake Lively, before she married Ryan Reynolds, before Blake Lively, and I guess she was acting a certain way, that he drew Lady Deadpool off of her. And then he said, yo, if they ever make a Lady Deadpool, Blake Lively should play her. Years ago.
Listen, I'll be honest. I'll be honest. Franco, LC, that's not too far-fetched. Like, let's just put it out there. No one can ever play Deadpool except for Ryan Reynolds. Like, if he died suddenly and someone else took over, I'd be like, that's the most stupidest shit ever. So it's not too far-fetched for he's like, okay, I'm already Deadpool. Hey, I know there's a whole big Deadpool scene. I'll put all my family members in it. Like, I think that's a clever thing that he did. It's not that far-fetched, and I'm glad that he did it. I had no idea that he did that. I think that's cool. Yeah, put his son in there, put his wife in there, put his mom in there. Go for it. Have at it.
Yeah, he had his whole family in there. I thought that was cool. And and so we're gonna see him. We're gonna see him in the next Avengers movies, and so is Hugh Jackman's Wolverine. Now, there's talk that after the Secret Wars, either two things are going to happen. Either we're still going to keep Hugh Jackman, which we should, because remember, Wolverine doesn't really age. So you can have a new cast of X-Men and have the same Wolverine because he's literally, remember in the X-Men movie, we all know he survived during World War I.
Yeah.
Because even Professor X said, yo, he's older than I am. But
yeah, because they show you him in all the wars. Then that Stryker guy's like, he comes to the jail cell. He's like, do you really want to serve your country? Then come with me on this mission.
So that's a good hit when Deadpool says that Disney's going to have you till you're 90.
Yeah, and I guarantee you they will. If Hugh Jackman
at the end of the movie, remember at the end of the movie, B-13 said, hey, get some rest. I got a feeling that we're going to need you again, obviously. And then he says, till you're 90.
Exactly. I understand because two things I love about Deadpool. He's funny as hell, and I love these two things about Deadpool. And I'm sure you guys would agree. I love that he's funny as hell, and I love that he knows he breaks the fourth wall. He knows the audience knows that he breaks the fourth wall, and he doesn't care that he breaks the fourth wall, and I love that. about the character. He would literally like say, hold the movie, and then literally have a 5-minute conversation with the audience and say, okay, fuck all you, now back to the movie. I love that he breaks the fourth wall.
And you see, that's where She-Hulk fucked up, man, because I really had high hopes for She-Hulk, because She-Hulk is supposed to be sexy. She's sexy, yeah, but the show, but she's supposed to be more like Deadpool with the whole breaking of the fourth wall, and they didn't do that. In the comic books, the only people that break the fourth wall is She-Hulk and Deadpool. That's it.
I can't.
And they only did it like maybe once or twice in the show. It's like, man, you had to do it like Deadpool did it every once in a while and make it, like mean something. You know what I mean?
And you know what, LC? I saw a little bit of She-Hulk whenever you would watch them and you would react to them. I haven't seen the whole show yet. I would love to sit down and watch the whole show, so I haven't seen the whole show yet. I know Randall on his off time made some. He rewrote some like She-Hulk scripts and all that. He did that in a live stream a couple times, but I haven't seen it, so I don't know much about She-Hulk. And I love the Hulk. I love the Hulk.
And I'll tell you, I enjoyed it for what it was. I mean, it could have been a lot. Like I said, man, I really thought a lot, but for what it was, a lot of people really didn't like it. They hated it. For what it was, I enjoyed it because, like I said, I'm a big Marvel head, and I'm happy and grateful to see these people on screen. I just hate sometimes that they're like, "Damn, man, why you mess it up?" But
see, you're older than me. Did you ever watch the 70s, 80s version of the Incredible Hulk?
Yeah, the Hulk, my dude. I watched back in the day the original Captain America, the original fucking. You had the actual Thor.
Yeah,
Captain America and Thor, Hulk. You literally had the Avengers from back in the days all together. That was crazy.
So that show, The Incredible Hulk, started like late 70s and went into the 80s. I recently just bought the whole show.
The main actor, the Hulk. Lou Ferrigno.
Lou Ferrigno played him as the Hulk, and then I don't remember the other guy, his name.
Yeah, when he's the doctor, when he's the scientist.
He's the doctor guy.
Yeah. Yeah, no, but that's a different character. There was two different guys.
Yeah.
Lou Ferrigno was Hulk, but who was the other?
I don't remember.
Exactly, the original actor, yeah.
I don't remember the original actor that played, and the reason why they changed the name is they didn't want to get sued by Marvel, because really everybody knows that the Incredible Hulk is Bruce Banner. So in the TV show, they called him David Bruce Banner. So they changed.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Yo, are you fucking with me, Visions? Are you fucking with me? Because if you fuck with me, I'm gonna be mad as fuck, because this is some good news. You're talking about Blank Man 2? That you're excited? He said, I'm excited for
Man 2.
He said, I'm excited for Blank Man 2.
I hope
it's still Damon Wayans. Yo, if Blank Man 2 is fucking, listen, I'm not gonna lie. If you're gonna ever make a Blank Man 2, now is when you do it.
Yeah.
Now is when you do it with the superhero shit and all this.
I love Blank Man.
But you fucking bring back David Allen Greer and you bring back Damon Wayans.
Of course.
You have to. Anybody else? None of that Damon Wayans Jr. Nah, I don't want it. I don't want it.
Blank Man.
They're the main characters. No, we need Blank Man. Blank Man is Damon Wayans, and then what was his other guy? Other guy
was his sidekick. It was Blank Man and that other guy.
Yeah, they got yo, Visions, don't fuck with me, yo. That shit gotta be true.
Listen.
Now I gotta look it up.
Listen, LC, you're my friend, and Vision's my friend. I hope he isn't kidding either, because I love Blank Man. I watched. That was one. Whenever I was young, me and my brother would always go to Blockbuster and rent that. We rented that a bunch of times.
Yeah, I must have seen that movie over 200 times. I'm not lying.
So have I. It's great. Like his little
J5, the robot.
Like his little lair is in an abandoned subway, and then,
I like when his brother kicks him out. Like, get the hell out of here! He's on J5.
Oh yeah, Greer has the greatest freak out in a superhero movie. He goes, "Yeah, even people sent money. Really? How much? Yeah, one guy sent $5,000. He goes, "Really? Where is it?" He goes, "Bring it back." He goes, "I said, send me all my appliances." He goes, "What is this?" He goes, "That's the lower half of a rollerblade." He goes, he throws it out. He goes, "Are you out of your mind? Are you insane?" He goes, "I guess you have been out of your mind."
I tell you,
he throws out all the shit in the neighborhood, and he goes, "Your radio?" He goes, "Come here, Daryl. Come here," and then he almost kicks Blank Man's ass.
My dude, you literally said that. It took me back to when I was a kid.
It's great.
You know how many times I rewinded that part when he said, when somebody said $5,000? He's like, great. Yo, you saw that without his grill. He said, great. Where is he? I gave it back.
And he's like, appliances. And he's like, he goes, what is this? That's the lower half of a rollerblade. Oh, is that great? He freaks out.
David Allen Greer's expression, his reaction when he picks up the rim, he's like, oh, the rim, oh, the bottom.
Yeah, the bottom. And then he throws it up. Yeah, exactly. Right.
And then he gives him what? He gives him his phone. Oh, there was no cell phone back then. He gave him something and he threw it. He was like, that was yours. Like,
another great scene.
He kicks him out.
Another great scene is when Daryl gives him that belt buckle in his belt, and it's got like 2 Christmas lights in it, and he goes, what? And he's talking, and he goes, listen,
listen, man, listen.
But right now I can't. And then the female walks in and she goes, I just changed my mind, and gives him
the bathroom and he put the girl to the come on. He's like, come on, man. I told you I'm busy, man. Why are you doing this to me?
Yeah, it's great. It's the way, it's the delivery. He goes, listen, I would love
I'm gonna be mad as fuck, man. You got my hopes up. We're talking about fucking Blank Man out of nowhere. Don't fuck with me.
See, the best part of that is when the chick walks in, sees him talking through the belt buckle, and he goes, listen, Daryl, I would love to play with you, but I can't right now. I'm working. He goes, now later, we can go in the bathroom, and we'll talk about all that later. And then she's like, I just changed my mind, and gives him back the business card or whatever the hell it was. That scene's fucking legendary. It's great. Vision says, ha, 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 other guy. Oh, yeah, you can't have Blank Man without other guy. Oh, yeah. So, LC, how's the family? How's work been? How's everything else been, buddy?
Remember Meteor Man?
Oh, yo, Meteor Man was good. But remember, he flew like 2 inches off the ground. He was flying practice too.
I got that shit on Blu-ray.
And you know what it is? And I wouldn't doubt it. I would really believe Blank Man is coming because, come on, we got Matrix, Die Hard. I mean, they're bringing back all these old-ass movies, you know?
I would love to see Blank Man 2 and Meteor Man 2, for sure.
Listen, man, just make fucking, but if you're going to do Blank Man 2, make it like a real fucking, like on some superhero shit. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Have him still in the little fucking shitty sewer layer crap. Yeah, do all that shit, man.
Yeah. We got to see that shitty suit. And then see him upgrade the suit. Because, every superhero got to upgrade the suit.
Yeah, it was like grandma's red pajamas with like Air Jordans.
Other guy had the gray with the green.
Yeah, and he had the gray hat on. He had the green shirt with the gray hat on or some bullshit.
No, I'm not going to lie. David Allen Greer really looked different when he put the mask on.
He put the green mask.
Yeah, when he put the mask on, he really
the green mask with like Indiana Jones's gray fedora on and shit. It was great. Oh, there it is. Vision's just said, he goes, LC, I was just kidding. I had that tape when I was a kid and watched it every week. Damn it, he was just kidding. They better. Why wouldn't you make Blank Man 2? They need to.
Fucking around?
Yeah, he just said it. Read his comment. He goes, I was just kidding, but I had that tape when I was a kid and watched it every week. That's what he just said.
You're a fucking asshole. Damn, what the fuck, Visions? Fuck you, man.
Oh, shit.
I really thought that we were going to get Blank Man 2, man. We were here talking about this shit. I'm over here imagining some shit. Like, I was about to fucking make a live video. Motherfucker, we got Blank Man coming. I mean, obviously, I was going to look it up before I read the word, but that's fucked up.
Now, see, I would bet every amount of money in my bank account as soon as if he wouldn't have said I was just kidding, I would bet every amount of money I have that after this stream, all right, you're looking online. All right, where is it? Where's the upcoming news of Blank Man 2? Where is it?
Yeah.
Guarantee you.
I'm not going to lie to you, son. When we get off the stream, I'm still going to look it up because he's an asshole.
You are. I know you are.
Now I got to confirm it for myself.
I know you are.
And then we're going to look it up and they're going to say Blank Man 2 in the works. What the fuck?
If that ever happened, you better text me or call me like Fears. Even though even though Visions was kidding around, it's confirmed. So you let me know. You do the research. You call me, buddy. You let me know. Oh man.
Yeah, that's funny. That's funny.
That was another movie I used to rent. Blank Man. I used to rent Meteor Man. I I don't have Blank Man on Blu-ray yet, but I've got Meteor Man on Blu-ray.
Hey, something I want to tell you. Also, another, like I said, when I do like I said, when it comes to Twitch and me doing like the movie streams, obviously it's not only Marvel. They're gonna be just like I said, anything comic book. It's not only Marvel and DC. It's only this comic book based, because one of my favorite movies as a kid I used to watch all the time, and I was watching like a throwback reaction of it, is the original Crow.
Oh yeah.
And remember on the stream I did last time, I said I would like to watch the original Crow on the Twitch. That way we can go ahead and check it out, because we got the new one coming. You know what I mean?
And you know what? As much as I love the old Crow, it's a shame that Brandon Lee died on the set, dude. Because it was a bunch of shit that happened, and they did an Unsolved Mysteries episode on it.
But because of that is what made it more impactful and meaningful. You know what I mean?
But see, they could have avoided his death. They rushed it. They should have had a proper gun person on the set. All that.
I mean, you know what happened? It was like the actor that was it Fun Boy, the blonde one in the movie.
Yeah.
That he shoots his own self in the leg. He shoots Brandon Lee, right? And the shrapnel, he got killed because the shrapnel of the bullet is what killed him. The actual bullet did it. I guess so. When he shot the blanks or whatever, the shrapnel is what fucking killed him.
Well, there's that, and there's other things. Like if you watch the full Unsolved Mystery, what it is they needed some live rounds and they needed some blank rounds, and a few of them got mixed up, and they didn't have a proper gun guy on the set. And they thought it was a blank, and they say the whole thing on the Unsolved Mysteries episode, or somebody put a live round in by accident, and then he got shot.
Or we got option number 3, which is one of my favorites. When we start to theorize and talk about the fact that I also believe, because you know that Bruce Lee was his father, which died also making movies.
Yeah.
And it was said that Bruce Lee and any male family members that he would have was cursed.
Yeah.
So he died making a movie. His son died making a movie. I mean, he has a daughter as well, but his daughter's alive.
You've seen that Unsolved Mysteries, because they also talk about Bruce Lee.
Do you know why? It was supposed? Like I said, this is my me putting on my conspiracy theory hat, right?
Yeah.
They said the whole thing was because, and this part is true. Bruce Lee brought that kung fu shit to America.
Yeah,
that Bruce Lee brought it, right? And supposedly it was said that those people over there put a curse, like, yo, you're not supposed to, you're not, you know how everything is sacred.
Yeah.
And yo, you're not supposed to show that, and then that he showed. I mean, taught the world. And that they basically put a curse on him and any male.
I mean, I'm glad that he brought karate to America, because I mean, I haven't seen all of Bruce Lee's films, but almost all of his films, and he was fantastic.
You know that he was fucking
Kato.
Yeah,
Kato.
And fucking what's the movie?
Green Hornet. I used to watch all those episodes as a kid because he made that way before my time. But they would always have reruns of Adam West's Batman. He would help Batman out. Then he would do the Green Hornet shit. I watched all that in reruns when I was a kid. All that shit. I loved it.
Nick at Night.
Yeah, that was good, man.
That's a blast from the past. Nick at Night. I remember that. They had the Dick Van Dyke show on there.
I used to watch I Dream of Jeannie, Lassie, fucking Dennis the Menace, the black and white version.
They had They had I Love Lucy on Nick at Night. Nick at Night,
that's my shit.
Funko? Hey, Funko, that is a blast from the past. I almost forgot about that.
Wait. We got Funko Fonzarelli. Funko Fonzarelli's on Google. He got Black Man 2 news. Let's check it out.
Okay, go ahead.
They got an IMDb page created for B2, Blank Man and Other Guy, because they started the
Blank Man and Other Guy. That's what you would name it. Hey, Other Guy.
Because they haven't started, I guess, the name is here, but they did start it officially 6 years
That's
ago.
cool.
IMDb page.
Damn, but that was 6 years ago.
Must have died.
I'm telling you, I would make.
You know what happened? They must have forgot about other guy.
That would be a great title. That would make a great title for the sequel. The first one was called Blank Man, and then
It's like it makes sense. It's like Batman and Robin.
yeah, the
Batman and
sequel,
other guy.
Blank Man and Other Guy.
Yeah.
That's another great scene. You know, the big fat guy like pulls out a gun. He's like, "Say goodbye to Other Guy."
No, yeah, and then he says, "Hey,
Great.
he's like, your suit is not bulletproof." He's like, "What?" He's like, "Only mine,"
Yeah,
which makes no sense.
And
Because
then-
you're making a suit and you put your shit in bulletproof water, and you made your brother a suit. Why would you not do the same? Why would that make no? I was looking at it like, why would you not make his shit bulletproof?
Another great scene. He goes. Another great scene is he goes, "Hey, it's not bulletproof." He goes, "Shut up." He goes, "I got the target on my ass. Go ahead, shoot me." He goes, "You're
Yeah. He's like, shoot me, shoot, and then they shoot him right in the ass. Boom.
But
You see that guy on show his ass up.
I'm telling you, it's the delivery though." He goes, "Shut up, Daryl." He goes, "I got the target on my ass. Go ahead. You're big and bad. Shoot me. I fucking lost my mind as a kid. I was losing it. It was hilarious.
Nah, hey, the part where, I love the part where Blake Man first comes out and he's trying to save the girl, and he says, "Well, slap me and call me Sally." And
Yeah.
like, I told you, he's like,
I warned you, Susan.
and then when he's trying to shoot her, he's like, "Shoot him between the eyes." Yeah, I'm gonna shoot him right in between the eye, or shoot him in the head. Yeah,
Why don't you shoot him in the head? Yeah, shoot him in the head. And then Daryl's all like, "Oh shit!" Like he's actually gonna shoot me in the head. Oh fuck.
that was
That's
good,
right.
man. That was a good movie.
Listen now, see, I could talk Blank Man all fucking night, buddy. It would never get old, my friend.
It's good. It was a good movie. Like, I like a lot of movies that start when they're young, because remember, it starts when they're kids.
Yeah,
You know? And they're watching Batman and
they're
Robin.
watching Batman. They're watching Batman.
Yeah, man, that was cool.
And then another scene's like, Blank Man had money, so I have to go to work to make money. You know, He goes, "You don't, Daryl." He goes, "You don't have any money." He goes, "Batman had money, so that's why we go to work to get money." Or he says some shit like that. It's great.
Yeah, that's good. That was good.
I'm telling you, Vision said, "I saw that Samuel L. Jackson and Ice Cube are the cast list for Blank Man 2. He's probably joking. I don't know.
No, but you know what? Yeah, he bullshitting. I'm gonna tell you some.
On the IMDb page.
I'm gonna tell you some real news though. They dropped this yesterday. They're doing a remake to the Anaconda movie that
I heard-
J-Lo and Ice Cube.
It's Jack Black's in it.
It's gonna be Jack Black and it's gonna be Paul Rudd. Right?
I would
Yeah,
love
that.
I would love to see it because I recently watched it. I recently watched Anaconda.
So the movie the new version of the movie, it's about these guys, Jack Black, Paul Rudd,
Yeah.
go out to the fucking forest to remake a movie. They're gonna remake the Anaconda movie, so it's like a fucking Inception type shit. They want to remake the Anaconda movie, and then when they want to remake the Anaconda movie, they find themselves with anacondas and bad guys.
So it's kind of like a parody type of movie.
Yeah, because because they're acknowledging the first Anaconda, so they want to remake. You know what I mean? They kind of want to remake it, and they find themselves with a shitload of anacondas.
And I don't know if you know, it was about a month or two ago. I'd seen bits and pieces of Anaconda, and I finally got it. I got a steelbook of it. Watched all of Anaconda, loved it, reviewed it. I think I gave it like a 9 out of 10. It's fantastic. I love the original Anaconda. It's really good. But yeah, man, I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna let you go, LC, here in a few minutes, buddy. I need to get dinner going and stuff. But
go ahead and do your thing. I gotta get ready. I'm gonna do a. It's Friday, baby. It's Friday, so I'm gonna be going live. And I'll probably be talking. I don't know what the fuck I'll be talking about. Either I do a Lego chat.
But
there is something. I know what the fuck I was gonna do. All right, so there is I'm gonna go live doing a reaction to they did drop. There was like a gaming convention that happened, and they dropped a shitload of new gaming trailers.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I haven't seen none of them, so I'll probably go live and we'll do reactions to whatever new gaming shit's coming up.
Well, before you go, I want to say this. Either give me a call sometime this week or next week. We have got to get a hangout going. We keep saying we're going to do it. I want to come over. I want to see the lair, the nerd cave, with my own 2 eyes. Get some footage of the nerd cave so I can put it on my channel. And then we got to, like we said, we're going to do some unboxing videos together. And I want to play some video games. So give me a call this weekend and let's set it up.
Yeah, we definitely got to link up, man. Like I told you.
Call me either tomorrow or Sunday, and we'll hang out next week or the week after, whenever you're available, because I know you're busy.
All right, brother. Sounds good. You already know. Hey,
I'm gonna put on you. Go ahead and promote all your stuff.
Hey, if you guys want to watch, well, first and foremost, shout out to everybody in the chat. I'm trying to push this because I want you guys to enjoy it. I want us to have a good time. Make sure to follow. Yo, you know what? Real quick, Fears. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put the Twitch link there if you can post it. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
So whoever wants to join the Twitch for the Marvel Marathon.
So what you do is
you guys follow me on Twitch, because on Twitch is the only place that we can stream movies. And once again, I just found this out.
Go ahead and put the Twitch link in the chat so everybody can see it.
Okay, right there. All right, I just did. Now you just gotta put it on your YouTube thing, but yeah. So yeah, make sure you guys follow me on Twitch if you guys want to be part of the community, so we can stream the. Like I said, I'm gonna be doing the whole Marvel movie marathon when it comes to the movies, and then we got the new Deadpool show coming out. So I want to go ahead and watch Daredevil. We got the new Daredevil show coming out. So what I want to do is watch Daredevil again from season 1, 2, and 3, and then work our way into season 4, because the new season is canon with everything that was on Netflix. So
nice. LC, I just put the Twitch cast link in the chat for you. It's right there.
All right, guys. So make sure you guys go ahead and follow your boy on the Twitch. And like I said, we want to watch Marvel movies, DC movies, The Crow, anything comic book related. You know what I mean? I wanted to keep it comic book based. I'm not doing horror, no comedy, but just keeping it comic book based. And there's a lot of content. There's a lot of movies, you know?
And I put it in the chat for you. And like I said, give me a call this weekend or next week, and we will plan the first hangout. But because I definitely want to hang out and start doing some live streams with you on your show and on my show.
Definitely, we'll definitely link up, guys. If you want to check me out or check my unboxings, my toy hunts, check me out. Heroes and Villains Collectibles on YouTube. If you want to see photos of everything I unbox, go to Heroes and Villains Collectibles Facebook and Instagram. When I do my unboxings, I take photos and I post it on Instagram and Facebook, so you guys can check it out.
I'm telling you, the 3 main things that I would love to do is I definitely want to be in some unboxings with you.
I still got the hammer. Remember I told you we're gonna do the Mjolnir?
Oh yeah.
To unbox, so I still got that one. Even though I've unboxed a few things, there's certain things I'm still holding off, so we can link up.
Yeah, so the 3 things I want to do is I definitely want to play some video games on your live streams together. Second, I want to come over, sign into my account, and we're going to play some video games on my account, and then we're going to do some unboxings. Those are the 3 things I want to do.
That's cool, brother. We'll definitely link up. We'll plan it out.
I know you've already done Resident Evil 4, but
like I said, my son is back home now, so I got the PlayStation 5 right there. We can play Resident Evil 4. I got it again.
I definitely want to play the Resident Evil 4 remake, and I definitely want to play some. Have you ever played the remake of Resident Evil 2 or 3?
Yeah, of course.
I want to play those. I've watched people. I've never gotten a chance. I want to play those 3 for sure.
Yeah, we'll definitely play those. And like I said, I got the Switch, so we'll head up to Mario Kart.
Oh yeah.
Mario Wonder, all that good stuff. You know what I mean?
The fans love when they get a good jump scare from Fears. I'm telling you, the scariest shit I've ever played online, it scared the absolute living shit out of me, was when that old creepy lady out of Resident Evil 7, she barrels through the fucking window. I pretty much jump out of my seat, grab Sam's arm. That scared the hell out of me. Then that fucking big, beefy guy out of Outlast, the fucking little pig guy, he's like walking through bloody, shitty water, and his teeth are like that. That scared the shit out of me. So the fans love the jump scares. So we got to play some scary movies too, man.
Yeah, man. We'll definitely do some games. I'm down for some Resident Evil.
We gotta turn off the lights and play all the scary games in the dark, and we'll get some jump scares, man. Oh man, it'll be good.
It'll be good. It'll be good. We'll have a good time, brother. But all right, man. I'll go ahead and let you go. Hey, real quick, put a big. Give me the full screen.
Go for it, man. It's all you.
Hey, also, guys, once again, he was in Venice Collectibles. Check me out. I'm about to go live in a little bit. Talk shit. Watch some video game trailers that I drop in. I want to give a shout out to my man right here, Funko Fonzarelli. Make sure you guys check him out on his YouTube channel. He also does reactions, toy hunts, and he does different type of shit. He be doing like sneaker hunts, clothes, all kinds of other shit. You know what I mean? So Funko Fonzarelli on YouTube. You guys can check him out as well.
I've yet to subscribe.
Hey, we all YouTubers here. What can I say?
That's right. I've yet to subscribe to Funko, but I will. I'll subscribe. Funko Fonzarelli. I wrote it down. I'm going to subscribe.
All right, guys. On that one, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go. Once again, you guys can check me out here in Village Collectibles, going live in a little while. So, Fierce, once again, thanks for having me on.
Hey, man, it's always fun. It's always a pleasure, and I always try to support, all my friends, online, offline. Yeah, man, give me a call. We will get the hangouts rocking, my friend.
Hell yeah. I'm going to see you on the next one. Going to go ahead and get a refill, and let's get this party started, baby. It's Friday night. I'm going to see those of you on my channel, and probably, give me like an hour or so. I got a couple more wines in me. I gotta smoke a couple more blizzies.
Listen, you get that boot filled up, and you get it filled up now, my friend.
I'll holler at you.
Oh, dude.
Take care, man. Peace.
See you later, man. Good hanging out, good talking, and good catching up.
See you on the next one.
All right, peace out, dude. Later. All right, guys, that was LC. Man, he's such a cool guy, and I always LC, I want to say thanks. I appreciate you. Still being my friend, still being a supporter through all these rough times. Man, it's been such a good stream. I really don't want to call it quits, my friends, but I'm getting really hungry, and I want to edit some videos. Yeah, Visions, you were making me lose it, buddy. I was like, oh shit. I'm like, you had me going too. I was like, fucking Blank Man 2? What the fuck? I'm like, yes, other guy, Blank Man. I know you were kidding around. I'm not mad at you, Visions, but I was like, that needs to become a reality. I fucking love Blank Man. I love Meteor Man. I love Marvel and DC movies to begin with, but those are like those old lost gems. You know what I'm saying, Visions and everybody else? Those are like those lost gem movies. I need to get Blank Man on Blu-ray. I don't have, I don't care, 4K, Blu-ray, whatever you want to call it, or both. I've got Meteor Man on Blu-ray, and I recently watched that again, I think like a month or two ago. But anyway, tonight's watches are, I've heard about it, I've never seen it. The Devil Wears Prada, some hot Anne Hathaway, and this is, I'm guessing this is the remake to Pet Sematary, even though I've never seen the original. At least not yet. I will get around to it. I'm trying to make a serious dent in this wall. Again, I made some more room I like to color code my movies. So you got all black down here, and then you got silver, green. I took orange off the shelf because I only have a limited orange thing, and put that on the TV section. Blue, red, and yellow. So I'm going to try and put as many black colored movies, and I'm going to rearrange them, Visions. I'm going to put all the horror first, all the action, all the sci-fi, because I like to be as organized as possible, but we're coming along. I'm going to eventually get a new shelf, put it right there. It's either going to go there, or I'm going to put the other big shelf in my other room, because I've got a little shelf with all my, I'm trying to convert all my old DVDs into Blu-ray or 4K. And I find them randomly. Just that last haul when I went to, the last big haul was in the fixing of my car vlog. I went to Goodwill 2 days back to back through that whole 4-day bullshit of them finally, oh, it's fixed, it's not fixed, it is fixed, it's kind of fixed. I'm like, just fix my fucking car. Obviously I was more nicer to them. In my mind, I was like, just fix my fucking car. That's what I said in my mind. What I really said is, cool, yeah, just let me know as soon as you guys get it fixed. Then they fixed a portion. Oh, while we were fixing this, we found some other problems. I'm like, all right, go ahead and fix that. And it was cool. My dealership's really nice. They said, because you went through so much shit, Fears, we're only going to have you pay for the first set of the repair. So all the other things that they found, they said, because you've had to rent a rental car twice and all that, and we've had you come up here 3 or 4 times, we're going to take care of all the other repairs. That's what I said in the vlog. And I was like, that's really nice, you guys. I really appreciate it. And all I said to them, I said, it's been a good rough couple of weeks. I didn't tell them with all the YouTube drama. I kept that to myself. I just said, that would really help me out. I said, it's been a rough couple of weeks. So I'm really hoping that the rough times are behind Fears, and slowly but surely we get Fears vlogs back on track and Fears Man back on track. And I've had it up to here with so much drama. So I'm hoping. I hope I don't jinx myself. Knock on wood. I hope that all the bullshit is behind me and we can get back to some good epic Fears Man 26 and Fears vlog content. And I'm going to edit, the next video I'm going to edit tonight is probably the Collector's Fest video. So again, I'm going to try to get them up as quickly as possible. And again, I may have to re-upload some more videos. I hope not. I really hope not. But anyway, I think things are slowly but surely getting back to normal, my friends. I really do. But anyway, I'm going to take off. But man, we've been going a long time, 3 hours and 39 minutes. So I'm glad you guys enjoyed this the stream. Thank you guys so much to all my guests. I want to shout out LC, Funko Fonzarelli, Randall, Sega, and Visions. Like I said, I'm no pressure, but I would love to have you back on the show, my friend. You're always welcome. I always throw you the invite. I know you said you had some problems with your mic, so whenever you get those problems fixed, whenever you want to come on, either I'll ask you and throw you the link, or you can ask me, however you want to do it. And so yeah, man. So more epic content to come. It was a fun live stream. I haven't had this much fun on a live stream in quite a while. So anyway, tomorrow I'm gonna go check out Twister 2, and after editing some videos, I'm gonna try and either get to both of these movies tonight or at least one of them. So I'm gonna review at least one or both of these movies, and then I'll talk to you guys about Twister and stuff. I'll film a little bit, tomorrow for Twister. I still need to upload the Alien Romulus and the Deadpool Wolverine vlog. So I'll get around to all that just as quick as we possibly can, my friends. Anyway, God bless, my friends. Hope you guys enjoyed the vlog. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to FearsMan26 on TikTok and Fears Vlogs on YouTube. Follow my buddy LC. Oh, excuse me, I burped. Follow my buddy LC at Heroes and Villains Collectibles. Follow the Sega Camp Gamer and Wear Camp on Twitch and on YouTube. Follow Randall, Lord Randall, at Cameo Man 2021 and his second channel, The Mayor of Magic. And Fears loves you guys. Fears cares about you guys. And real quick, Visions, again, this shirt is hilarious. I don't know if I'll wear it all the time on stream, but I appreciate all the hard work and effort that you put into the Sleepaway Camp shirt. And I'll probably wear it a lot either in the streams. I'll probably wear it to the gym and stuff, but I don't know if I'm going to wear it out in public because it is hilarious. But anyway, I'm taking off, my friends. But I appreciate all the effort, and as soon as we get done here, I'm going to follow LC's Twitch channel. So anyway, I don't know if I'll stream tomorrow. I may stream tomorrow. I may just wait and do all the reviews and stuff with Sega on Sunday. So I'll let you know, though. But I hope you guys have a wonderful night. Enjoy the rest of your guys' weekend, and I will see you guys later. All right. This is Fears signing off. Peace. Deuces. I'll see you later.